fucking, I think the whole sort of oh, you're going. I'm doing it again. It's got to be a tradition, you know that.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're here to play some more Dungeons and Dragons. Could you believe that? We say we play, but we struggle. But we're back. Once again, we'll be without Justin tonight. He is still currently recovering, and we hope to see you soon, Justin. But everybody else is here, including one very late Goliath.
I was 1 minute past the time I said I'd be here.
We're still late. Late is late.
I'm all sent on your preview.
Well, no announcements to get through tonight, but so we can may as well just jump straight back into it and see what we're going to do. We've already lost 14 minutes, so let's crack on. So, last time, you guys were travelling through the depths of the swamp shrine sanctum of some kind of ruins where you found what was controlling the Furbog from the Gloomy Village. After dispatching it and its critters, you successfully freed the enslaved Gloomy, who all left it abruptly through the trees. But take it back, you come to notice that Farah, the female Furbog from the village of Massan, also possesses the ability to do a sort of tree teleportation spell and guided you all back straight to just outside Massan, so you didn't have to peril through the swamp again. And that's where we left off last week. Farah has run ahead and ran into the village. What do you guys want to do?
Well, hello, villagers. We came back. We brought treasure.
Yes,
I'm just going to shakily go and sit down, just like I travelled through a tree. That is no.
Have you never had an alternative method of transport before?
Keeping in mind, my usual method of transport usually involves horse and cart, or, in most recent circumstances, an impenetrable bottom-hulled ship.
I mean, it was hardly impenetrable. I don't like ships, but teleporting is always a useful method of transportation. I'm pretty sure our Echo over here will testify to that.
It's the best way to travel.
Never done it through a tree before, is the only thing.
Maybe they can get us to our destination. If they have some trees close to that. Or closer. We could ask.
If it saves on travel, I suppose. So
Yes,
I'm gonna need a minute. Like, I'm just going to take out my water skin and just have a long swig of it. Just need a minute to compose myself.
Take your time. We should visit the village elder to bring him the good news.
I can see you have brought some good news.
Yes.
So Vermilius Mindras approaches the party, who still seem to be standing outside of the village. He says, "You are welcome. You are heroes amongst us."
Well, just doing our job.
Indeed. I have something for you that I would like you to take off of us. Think of it as a reward. We don't know what to do with it. But
Thank
come
you.
see me when you're ready to leave. We'll hand you the item.
Item.
For now, it will be getting dark. I'm sure you've been tired from your journeys.
Yes.
Please feel free to stay in the village. He bows towards you and walks off.
So, guys and girls, what do you think? What are we going to do? Stay the night and take a little rest?
Gonna go back to that hut that I woke up in and have a lie down.
What
Yes.
hut?
The thingy where I woke up.
Yeah,
There was that boat, and then there was big flappy dragon, and it breathed, and then it was like darkness, and then I woke up and it was really comfy. I want to be in that comfiness.
Ah, that place.
Don't think that's a problem. Just ask nicely if you enter. So what is
I
everybody
was- I
else
was-
going to do?
I'm partially tempted to ask some of the somewhat mages or druids around here if they do have any transportation methods to get us to Markador. What about
That is
yours?
true, 'cause that's quite a pressing deadline, isn't it?
Yes. Still worries me what's going on. And I still have a note.
I think it's probably for the best that we do rest up and travel in the morning.
I
Yes.
think we should get something to eat first because I've not eaten all day.
Ah, not a bad idea.
Thea?
Hmm?
Are you going to make us some nice stew?
Okay.
Just gonna reach out and touch the back of my hand to Eccles' forehead and make sure he's not feverish from the journey.
Oh, I can
Make a
take over.
medicine check.
You made me sick now.
I got a 0.
You have no idea what you're doing. For your touch, everything is warm.
If you touch ice, it's warm.
It's definitely a gnome.
Ice is lovely in them. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, even with that medicine check, he can't tell if that's a gnome.
Guys, I think we lost Eccles. It's a changeling.
It's either a stump or a gnome.
Both.
I'm going to get like my nice stew water, and then I'm gonna have Arya shift back into her octopus form, and I'm gonna wring out her little tentacles for any of that extra mushroom juice that she ran into, because that'll be nice to cook with.
I thought we were having calamari.
We don't eat Arya. Arya mixes food.
It doesn't have a
I
taste.
don't remember this being a recipe in that book that I bought you.
They say to mix them up good.
So, are you hoping it would give some form of celestial taste when you cook your celestial?
No, it's mushrooms. Because Arya rolled into those mushrooms and she got mushrooms all over her.
What form was she in though?
Octopus form.
Okay, fair enough then. I think I'm going to go for a little stroll around the place. Just
It's
for a little...
okay. The tea will be ready when you get back.
I'm pretty sure Arya also went through dirty water and on mud. So, I think I'll give it a pass.
Oh, so that's
Extra
why the
green
water's all dirty. Okay. I'll go get some fresh water, it's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Are there shops in this village?
You will vaguely recall one shop that seemed to provide an assortment. There's not many buildings in this village itself, not even close to a dozen. Only one shop seems to meet any sort of needs. Last time you were in this shop, there was some strange, interesting rod you found. That was
There was a
way
thing
outside your price
for-
range.
There's a thing that Snake Man wanted.
Oh, so I'm going to walk in and ask how much for this stick.
Too
Sticky.
much.
You know what time it is?
I've been busy saving things.
I know.
Stop
I
being
know,
murdered.
I'm playing with you. Let's see. You're looking at the rod, right?
Yes.
Okay. Looks at it a bit squint. He does look a bit tired. He looks at the end of his day. There it is. Alright, yes, I remember you and your friends were interested in this rod. Unfortunately, the price has not shifted. But, given what you have all been doing, I'm happy to part with it for 10,000 gold great pieces.
I'll be very quickly, so I'll quickly run and tell everybody, have we got enough gold together to buy this rod?
What is the purpose of?
How many? How much?
10,000 gold pieces.
10,000?
Yes.
For a rod.
What does it do?
What does? Yes.
Sir Thanos knows more than I do.
Fella Thanos, I
Sir
don't fucking
Thanos.
remember.
Just to recap, while holding this rod, you gain bonus to spell rolls and saving throws, dice checks for your warlock spells. The bonus is determined by the rod's rarity. In addition, you regain one warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. You cannot use this property until you finish a long rest. So basically, it does +1 to attack and dice checks of your warlock spells, and you can use it to recharge one of your spell slots for your pack spells.
I have 1,000 gold.
I too have 1,000 gold.
Me too.
I
The
have
majority.
I have 67 gold.
Oof.
Nice. The majority of my gold is tied up in the banks right now, and I
Yes.
don't believe there's a bank around here. I only have a mere 1,400 gold on me.
Oh, that's why you should keep all your money on you.
357.
I would point out my attunement slots are full
And
as well.
I don't know how useful a staff would be. Our warlock already has a staff.
We all spent all that money on another big stick sword thingy.
And that saved our lives so many times, Bilbo.
Exactly.
So
You
if
ended an
we bought-
encounter that didn't have a chance to get started.
we bought that other big stick for 3 times the price. This is a really cheap big stick, and it will be really helpful.
Well, we haven't got enough gold, so we can't afford it.
Does anyone have 10,000 gold?
No.
Not
He's,
with me.
the front box actually came outside. He's actually locking up his shop. And he turns to you. If you don't have your money just now, I'll be happy to hold it for you for a length of time.
Okay.
That sounds good. We'll acquire some funds in return.
Splendid.
Yes.
Hope to see you again, wherever your journeys may take you.
Could we have tree delivery service? So we like get the money and then we go to a tree, we put the money in a tree, and then we get the stick out. Because we all went through a tree, so can we do that with delivery?
I do not know this magic you speak of. This is mostly reserved for the druids.
Oh.
It's called Deliver Route.
Get out!
No!
Delivery service.
The amount of shit you give me for puns, and you come out with that.
Top tier fucking cringe content.
Excuse me, guys, we're about to lose a wizard.
So we need to go and give him the Heimlich maneuver.
Well, you leaf your money on the tree,
They need to branch out.
None of them just leave.
and then you bark for a response.
Yeah.
Jarl starts playing with the blade of his axe with a scowl on his face.
And then I go away quickly.
Yeah, they need to branch out to the Mikador.
Is that what it is?
Forget all of this. I'm away for asleep now.
It's Barclays Bank.
I'm gonna go have something to eat first, and then I'm going to go retire.
Plantander.
I'll make us all a big, nice meal.
Thank you, Tia. I'm just going to eat the food.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm sitting by a
Smell,
fire
smells
somewhere,
good, Tia.
document.
You're improving.
You do
I
what?
made sure to use all those fresh ingredients we got when we went through the tree. Nice,
Oh.
big, juicy stuff inside the tree.
I'm not dead, so it's good.
Maybe. For sure.
Oh, I think after eating all that, it sapped my energy. I need to go to sleep.
That's fine. Anybody else want to turn in for the night?
I'm just going to wander around a little.
Okay.
I'm gonna sleep in that bed that was nice and warm.
Salthanos, you said you were something to do with the fire?
I'm just that's why I sit by the fire and document. in my journal that I've got, which remains locked at all times.
Okay. Mantra?
I'm just, I pretended to go to sleep, and I'm just listening up to make sure people are still talking and not planning on walking away. Then I'll go off to my beds myself.
Alvivor?
Well, I fucked off for a walk earlier when Thea was initially thinking about making the stew, so I'm going to wander along to the statue.
Okay. Anything you want to do here?
Just going to have a look at it a bit more closely, just because seems quite detailed.
Give me an investigation check.
And sound a bit. It would help if I had my dice actually. So unprepared today. Sorry.
He was late and he's got his dice because he's already done a medicine check. Wow, I saw that bag.
I don't know what you mean.
18.
18, okay. As you look over,
I'll just put it here.
as you recall, this being so lifelike is because it is an actual Furbolg that's currently still petrified from an attack it suffered at the hands of the cockatrices that have taken up residence near the town itself. All that he sees upon him is one item that isn't petrified but firmly within his grip, a bow.
Can I take a closer look at the bow?
Okay.
Somebody else hears that, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree completely.
it's Banzan's headset.
I wrote.
Sly looking at the camera. What is this, the fucking office? Cunt's looking into the camera and slyly smiling.
It's a
Yes.
quiff here that's going.
Tea lamented. Was not okay.
So as you look more closely, you still with that investigation check, you can see the bow is held. I have nothing but 2 hairbrushes near me. As a prop, you can see the bow is being held like that.
Remote.
I think it was aiming for something, Alvivor.
Oh, Jesus. Hello. I was not doing anything, I was just admiring the deceased corpse and what heroic pose it is in.
I don't think it's dead, just petrified. I think if we can de-petrify it, it's back alive.
Is that possible?
Yes. We need a greater restoration spell or something for it.
Did we not just use something of that similar nature with a certain Goliath recently?
No, that was something else, I think.
I wonder if anyone can actually help him, because it just seems a shame to leave him there.
We can put him in a bag.
He'd be very, very heavy.
I'm
You
sorry,
far
I feel
exceed the
like
capacity of the bag holding.
to help with.
I think it's some sort of guardian of the village or something. Don't know. We need to de-petrify him to know its full story.
Well, if you ever need to take a big statue around, what you usually do is you split the statue up into pieces, and then each person can carry a piece, and then that's how you take big objects around.
I
That's
thought
what
you
we're
were going
talking-
to bed.
We're talking about a living person. The statue is
Well,
Oh, it's
Alive.
probably not a good idea to do that then.
Yeah,
No.
harder to put them back when they're supposed to be alive and organic.
yeah.
Believe me, I know. I know someone that tried. Didn't work.
Really. Hmm.
I'm just curious
I
about
don't
that.
think there's. Yeah. Well, if we can get him back alive, we can ask.
Or
Or
I think I could potentially just squeeze it out of his fingers. Just
And
to have
break
a
off a
closer
finger.
look at it.
And break off a finger.
No. Perish the thought. I already have a hand. What use would I have for more fingers?
I don't know. I can lift you up so you can take a look at the bow.
Aiding and abetting, you really are a questionable paladin. Alright, up we go.
Okay.
Without ease, with ease, you lift Alvivor up. Not being quite that heavy, still with your stature, you don't struggle, but you definitely feel her weight because goblins are still quite heavy. Okay.
So I'm just going to reach out and start trying to gently remove the bowl from the hand.
Can you make a sleight of hand check?
Don't break any fingers.
Don't worry, I'm not going to break it. I'm not as ham-fisted as I look.
So,
Sleight of hand check, yeah?
Yep.
25.
Fucking hell. Okay.
I have a +7 to sleight of hand.
Okay.
20.
With ease, you remove this bow from the hand without even breaking a single digit. Maybe a little bit of a crumb comes away from where the hand was gripped. But
Put it
you
back.
now have
Put the crumb back.
entirely a bow in your hand.
Told you. No.
So-
and then her hand drops to the floor because the bow's still really heavy because it's made of stone.
No, magical items are not petrified.
Oh, okay.
Right, put the bow behind me and just quickly switch out for my current one. Just put it back.
Imagine
The plan?
stealing from a statue.
What are you doing?
With that continual sleight of hand check, flawlessly
Just
put it back into
Just
position.
pop back.
And then
That's
a
not
big
the
boulder
same,
falls
though.
down and chases us.
And all the houses suddenly become balls. It's rolls over.
Play the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, Alvivor, add to your inventory. I don't remember the name. Short
like
bow
Luma Strayer.
of. God, I can't remember the name of it. My collection.
Black bow of the betrayer.
And the paladin helped her.
And I
What
steady
do you
on,
mean?
I've not betrayed you in any way.
Short bow of the marksman.
The paladin helped her steal.
I was going to mention that you made a point about how the small person was still really heavy. And I just want to point out that you called her very heavy.
Wasn't me.
You say that as though it's going to insult me. I'm quite a curvaceous woman.
Just a
Yeah,
word of
I'm just
just
gonna
a,
remove
just a word of caution.
So you-
That's this village's hero. They what we've heard.
Yes. So you're lending the bow?
Mm-mm.
The way I see it, he ain't gonna need it for a long while, okay? This is purely symbolic.
It's no him I'm worried about.
So we're telling the town elder tomorrow. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I'm okay with
You
that.
can tell the town elder, I ain't. And
No
need I
problem.
remind you, you've aided
I'm
and
up.
abetted me.
An upholder of justice indeed.
I can take the bow back.
Why don't you?
Consider this more like an investment for the future. After all, you roped me into this crusade of good faith and gesture. I consider this a form of compensation for taking my time out of my business, and consider it as well vital payment for me not murdering my brothers on sight if we should run into them. I shall
That's
let
not my
you,
problem.
in your paladin ways, deal with Wart. Catherine, however, I intend to take apart limb by limb, slowly and mercilessly, until I have every single body part of him in corresponding jars to go along with his hand.
Can't do that with a bow.
I know, the bows for whatever we may encounter between now and recovering them.
And then the bow is going back to the hero when he's back alive.
I will return it when I'm done with it.
When he's back alive. Okay.
Agreed. So when I'm done with it.
When he's back alive. That's noted. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Yeah, I'm still holding her up, so I'll put her down.
Argument.
Okay, like, that was kind of an awkward conversation there.
I'm sitting at the fire in quiet judgment.
Just looking into his eyes as you
Yes.
lecture him.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that would have been the most romantic of conversations to have. Gazing into like Yavan Zan's eyes while I say how I'm going to brutally torture, kill, and dismember another living being.
If only it was Niall, and Niall would have been like, "You're learning. You're so cute."
I don't enjoy murder. I'm just good at it.
You're good at something, never do it for free.
It's a shame about the height difference. You and I could be on a very good wavelength.
Just saw your message, Nick. That's Chikitika.
It is it? Right, it looked like a bowl of soup from what I can see, and I was like, why the fuck has he left a perfectly good plate of soup in a bowl behind him on the table, and it's all I can look at. I've been sat here for the past 30 fucking minutes staring at that. Unknowing of its destiny, unknowing of its fate. The poor plate of soup, or chicken tikka in this case, left abandoned to its fate. We must certainly look a
So,
merciless,
Elderwood, I wish you a good night.
merciless god of soup.
As do you. Now, I think I shall retire to one of those comfortable huts that Thea was mentioning earlier. Onwards to bed!
Okay,
It's really
go ahead.
comfy.
That is soup. I have decreed it. The laws of nature are mine to dictate. Can't even hide it.
It has been declared not soup.
It hath been decreed.
By His Royal Highness.
I
What are
can
you
still,
doing? I'm going to clean that up later.
I can still see the shadow of the spoon. Ah, ha ha ha! You've been betrayed by your own fucking incompetence.
I do all that.
I can feel you.
I'm supposed to do all my writing on an extra sketch.
Somebody clip that. What that whole interaction say for future posterity. The soup saga.
Yes, it is now stored within the archives. It is indeed not soup.
Minor illusions. The soup saga. Fucking soup.
Okay. Anybody else
At least
still
we
up?
know.
Yes, I'm going to sit next to Salethanos.
You got company?
I'm just going to have a thought before I drift off.
Oh, I
What
don't
if
know if I'd
ice
say
cubes
that.
are just croutons for water?
Why?
Beesic,
I don't know
Beesic,
why, because this talk of soup, it made me think, I could go with a nice bowl of soup and croutons, but then I'm like,
bees
I don't know
explode after
where
they
my
have
brain went
sex.
to that, okay?
Did you know that? Bees explode after they have sex. Call that a honey nut Cheerio.
Wait, what?
Bees
Honey
explode
nut
after they have
Cheerio.
sex. A honey nut Cheerio.
Water isn't wet.
Are we talking about bees? We need to find some for that old man we found.
Yes, we need honey.
Mm.
Cheerios.
I wonder if Mantra was able to sleep with all less ruckus.
Jarl is quite happily snoring under a tree right now.
I'd like to say that I have been sat in quiet contemplation and judgment.
And I'm now next to you.
I'm just
Hello.
writing in my wee journal away from the prying eyes of a fucking thieving paladin.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Left.
He's just writing in his journal, being like, I wish these damned fools would shut up and let me focus.
You know that guy over there?
That's funny.
The pinnacle of
That-
idiocy again.
That's funny you say that because I've got a Word document open and I have just typed that. That's creepy.
Magic.
But yeah, if any of you stumble upon Mantra sleeping, she's curled up in a ball, cuddling her familiar and holding the ring around her necklace in one hand,
Ring.
holding it close to her chest.
What are you writing there, Celesthanos?
None of your bloody business.
Please share.
It is a private journal. If you try to take it from me, I will dismember you and put you in little pieces.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Bloody incompetent fool.
Yes. And how are you today?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Almost died at the hands of a mind flayer and its little minions, but you know, just another day in life.
Indeed.
How are you? Casually optimistic? Blinded by incompetence?
Yes, when I'm looking at you, yes.
I see. We are going to have a little battle, are we?
No. So, where are you from?
Salathanos has just risen to his feet and walked away.
Okay. Off you
That
go.
needs further investigation.
Very much casually tapping his staff as a warning.
I'll casually boink my shield.
Boom. Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
Oh, you've missed it. It's all been kicking off here like the Kardashians.
Yeah, there's 2 dragons landed
yeah.
in the village. They're killing everybody. You've just been.
Great.
Now let's
I'll just quickly cast my other spell and I'll be out of here.
I've befriended them, so it's fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
used animal friendship.
Let's
The
recap.
little dragon.
Alva stole a bowl from the statue, and
I know that.
And Batman helped me.
I'm all for that.
Salathanos just pretty much told Vance to fuck off.
And pass judgment
What's
on the
that?
stealing of the bow, even though I stole a ring from it.
Yeah. And I'm there sitting at the fire. Dum-de-dum.
And
I was fast asleep in bed anyway.
we discovered Lima had soup behind them.
Still has.
It was written in the books of the canon. It is not
It's there,
soup.
lurking on the edge of my vision.
Upon said archives.
Okay. Vincent, where are you off to? You have to find somewhere to sleep, or
Yes. Think there's nothing else to do anymore. Everybody's asleep, so maybe I'll just wander around the village. Not feeling sleepy just yet.
okay. Salathanos, you've walked off.
Mm-hmm.
Are you heading anywhere Pacific, or are you retreating to return in for the night?
Far away from the shiny man as possible. Kind of somewhere shadowy and elusive where I can sleep, I suppose.
That's fine. Weather is quite fair tonight. It is still quite warm. We're still in the height of summer, so the evenings are still quite warm as well. Gentle breeze. Everything's quite peaceful for once. No chatter from the streets of Port Samir, no dragon, or no crashing waves, just wave the boat. For once, you guys have finally got a bit of relaxation where you're not chasing anybody or worried about anything other than what tomorrow's going to bring and what's going to happen next and what this mysterious gift will be from Mindrat.
Yes.
And eventually, morning breaks. Vanzan found himself somewhere to sleep eventually. Does anybody want to do anything when they wake up?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
First.
I wanted to go and find the druids of a small town and ask if it is possible to get transport to Mercador.
You give me a perception check.
So, okay. 12 plus 6, so 18.
18, yeah, but you find Farah. She's tending towards the area where there seems to be some crops growing back nearby. It seems to be trying to encourage them to grow as he's currently channeling some sort of ritual at this time.
Hi there, sorry to disturb you. Do you know if there's a fastest possible way, even if it includes magic, to get to Mercador from here?
I've never been to Mercador. Are you referring to the spell that I used to bring us back home, transport via plants?
Yes, it was a useful spell, so I wasn't sure if maybe you'd be able to escort my party to Mercador. I have business in that area.
Unfortunately, I would need to know the tree where this would be, where the teleport would link up to. Unfortunately, do not know any trees at the outside of the Goomy village. I've never really travelled outside the town that often. I have pilgrimed towards the sanctum in the... Oh no, not even. No, I've not really left the village. That was the first time I left. I've been to the Goomy once or twice, but Furbolg don't usually tend to travel.
I'm sorry then. I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, there might have been a chance of easing the journey for us.
I don't.
But thank you anyway. Do you know of any faster ways or a best route to take, so not to have too much danger from that storm that was so mentioned?
At the moment, the only route is through the mountains, and I would never recommend to anybody, even with your party strength and courage, would not suggest going that way.
Why not?
There are things in the mountains. Lots of things. Deadlier and more brutal. And besides, there's a lot of giants. A lot.
I mean, we have a half giant with us. He may be able to talk to them.
Maybe for helping the Goomy village, maybe they'll help you get safe passage between the Goomy village and the crossroads between Ruma and Mercador.
Could potentially be a useful option. We'll try and have a look down that avenue when the rest of the party's awake. Some of them seem to have stayed up later last night.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Is everything okay, Laura?
I think it's the hashtag fever soup.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see that. Where is this happening now?
Everywhere.
Why not there?
I put it in as a joke. I didn't think any of you were going to see it, to be honest.
That's alright.
Put it in for the audience near the end else.
Cards on the table, I'm a nosy bitch. Of course, somebody keep an eye on the stream.
I woke up because I just heard this going on, and then I show this picture I just drew of, like, it looks like I try to draw a tree, and I hand that to her and I'm like, can we teleport to that tree? That'll get us close. I made a drawing of one of the trees.
She puts her hand on your shoulder. It doesn't work like that.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm also up and I saw Mantra, so I'm going to go to Mantra and say, Mantra, I need to show you a new spell I've learned, and I think you'll really like it.
Oh, let's see.
So we have to go away from it.
As you walk away, all of a sudden, crops for the grown.
Okay, interesting.
Nice.
Are you ready for this spell? I'm pretty sure you'll like this spell.
Can you describe it first?
Yeah, you're going to love it because you'll be able to sneak everywhere. I cast invisibility on both of us.
Oh, I was planning on doing things this morning to annoy
Both
people.
There you go.
I also
I'm
have
also-
my mage hand as well.
And I've also got, and then all of a sudden on comes a, I don't know, let's try to think of what it will be. A very quick black pudding.
What?
Not really a black pudding. It is my
You're
phantom,
doing an
it
illusion.
is my phantom steed. So we can cause a lot of problems with this and be quite funny.
There's a space for two on your steed.
Well, I'm small enough, and you're small enough, so why not?
Are we doing the whole like grab my steed adventure meme or something?
Bring me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
Onwards, Buttercup. There's fuckery to spread.
I'm
And
going
then,
to the village elder.
If you cast,
oh,
if you cast
you're
another
awake
spell,
already.
could you cast another
Yes.
spell, Luke?
No, Phantom Steed was I had some that up before because it takes 11
Okay.
minutes to cast it, and then I cast invisibility on us both.
Okay.
Okay, because
so
I
we
was
can have
going
some
to. I was planning before Van Zandt woke up there
Um,
to. If we were to get to where we thought he was sleeping, to play a loud scream for the spell Minor Illusion. A loud scream, and then he sees your mount while we're invisible.
Let's do it.
I'll be surprised.
do it.
Do it.
Okay.
So, two very visible and non-corporeal beings walks towards Van Zandt with their plan in motion. Just describe exactly how it goes.
I can't cast any more spells because it'll stop invisibility. So you have to do it.
So as we're approaching, so if anyone was to look, all they would see is this black goo.
Yep.
And as we're approaching, from roughly right next to where Van Zandt is lying, there will be a really loud sound, like full blast, someone screaming as if they're dying. A blood-curdling scream. Just to wake him up.
Loud scream.
Everyone's awake.
Everybody, the whole village hears this. No perception checks required. Passive perception picks up on this screech. Fazan, there's a black pudding right next to you.
And you heard a noise.
And Xander's not
I'm just going to swing my sword at it.
Okay, roll for attack.
And my mage hand slaps you in the face as well. It's invisible.
Salah Thanos emerges from the bushes with a wand that smiles.
Sorry, 21.
21 to hit.
And that's going against the steed, right?
The Phantom Steed.
Yep, okay. What's this AC?
It doesn't have one. As soon as you hit it, it dies.
Okay. Burst.
Dead steed.
And then, while we're still invisible, I'll conjure another minor illusion of another black pudding right next to you.
And I'll swing my sword again.
Roll for attack.
What's this, man?
That's a 20.
It's still there, but your sword went through it.
Yeah, it goes right through it. Now you know you're not doing slashing damage, but you're doing radiant damage. This pudding is immune to radiant damage. As you impact it and you notice the shimmering of effect from the interference of your weapon, it's illusion.
Who is playing with me?
And now,
Little
just-
gnome just giggling
now,
around.
1 second, while still invisible, I'm just going to say in Rag's voice, because my character has a unique ability with part of one of my traits, where I can pretty much perfectly imitate anyone's voice that I've spent enough time around. So, I'll just, I'm imitating Rag's voice and I'm saying, don't let him know it's us. He won't know.
Can I use Divine Sense?
You can use Divine Sense if you want to.
But will it work?
Can I pinpoint it? See, need to find a good spell.
Nice area of effect spell.
I'm just,
Sorry, Fia's
just gonna
voice.
start slashing with my weapon.
Sorry?
I just thought I'd say Fia's voice because I said Rag's there.
Yeah. What did you say, Vanzad?
I'm going to start throwing around my shield.
Okay. Make an improvised attack roll using your shield. You will have proficiency.
I just
Would we need to do a contested acrobatics or something to dodge
No,
it?
this is a straight
I don't-
attack against your AC.
I don't think Echo does. He's not at fucking height yet.
I just know the shield goes over my head.
18 to
That's
hit.
your hat.
Okay. Can't pick that dice up for some reason. Echo. Does he complete
Yes?
your armor class?
Yes.
Bang! Your invisibility drops immediately.
Oops.
Well, hello there, you little puny
Hi.
mage.
Call me puny. I've learned a lot of new spells. You do not
And
want to call me
I
puny.
guess I'm not invisible
Also-
anymore either. Huh?
Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And can you make a Constitution saving throw?
What?
I guess you got to be dazed.
Not 10.
You maintain concentration of your invisibility spell. So the
Oh,
damage is
so I'm
visible.
still.
Who is with you?
Nobody.
I want to go
Nobody?
and hide.
I'm
you
on my
sure?
own. Yes, I'm
I'm
sure.
gonna go hide before he drops his spell.
I am completely on my own.
I'm gonna wander over and find out what all this commotion's about.
So ma.
I've got a big like vegetable in my arms. I got from the nice druid and to cook with, and I'm confused what's going on.
By the way, I decided to roll stealth even though it wasn't asked, but I'm hiding and it's only a 11 roll.
At this point, a stealth check would be redundant due to the visibility spell.
Yeah, but I'm out of line of sight intentionally, just so that if the spell fades, I'm not seen.
I'll meet Niall halfway to the scream and go, I don't suppose that was you, wasn't?
Yes,
No, I
you
think
do.
people are messing with. I'm just gonna reach out and grab her by the scruff of her neck.
Make an attack roll.
Who are you grabbing?
Mantra.
I'm
You
invisible.
can't see her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 10-foot blind sight. I can see you.
I'm not within 10 foot of you though.
In case
I
he came to the
just
door at the
asked
same
Eva.
time, the same 6 seconds that they both came to the door, he can see you running out.
So that is. That's just plus my strength. So that's gonna be what, a 16?
The 16
I'll also give you guidance.
It's not. It's a skill check. So it's not a skill check. So guys wouldn't help here. But does
Oh.
a 16 beat your armor class, Mantra?
Nope.
She ducks it. Just there's a little bit of surprise in your eyes from the fact there's a hand reaching, and you can see him looking straight at you, Mantra. And you're like,
I'm
nope,
just gonna dash
nope.
out away.
And all of a
I'm just
sudden,
gonna follow.
from your perception, you see a cat like that, and then invisible smoke of a cat like that still there. It just evaporates as you can see her darting out of your view.
I'll just lean towards Styles and ask, I think our mage is playing jokes again.
No, that doesn't sound like him at all.
And who was the other person?
There was no other person. I did it on my own.
I saw a cat briefly flit past.
I'm just going to join up, like, hey,
So-
what's happening?
I'll also show up behind
Feel pain.
Alvaville saying, "What's all the commotion?"
I was showing. I
And I throw my shield at her.
was practicing my new
And I
spells.
throw
right
my
now.
shield at Mantra.
Well,
Seriously?
Do you have your shield as well? Did you say? Make an attack roll.
Oh no. Out of everything we've been through, this is what tears us apart.
Can I? I'm gonna. How heavy is the shield? Just.
Heavier than
advance.
your mage hand.
No, I'm not. I'm not thinking mage hands.
24
As a-
to hit.
How heavy is the shield? Because I was
Uh,
wanting to see
you-
if it's.
What do you want to do?
Where is it?
Because I was going to see if I could catapult it in midair back towards him.
You use catapult.
But it only
Okay.
works up to £5.
Yeah, it's way more
I'll
than
be-
£5.
Damn it!
And that hits. Mantra, take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from his strength modifier.
I guess I don't have a temp help fever, so I'm just going to take.
I'm getting one.
It was still
No
worth it.
inspiring leader for you.
Do you not like me walking up like that? What was that for? Why'd you throw your shield at me? I didn't do anything this morning.
Just for fun.
Do you know what his scream was?
Just for fun.
I heard a scream from the other side of the village.
Yeah,
I thought
so
the
did
scream was the
I.
paladin.
Yeah, so did I. I'm saying that you're all awake and having fun, it would appear. That's
Yeah,
good.
just throwing shields around.
I was practicing my new spells. Simple.
Hmm.
Speak.
I was introducing Vanzan to the concept of frisbee. I don't think he quite gets it.
Sorry,
Aim
so
it
that
and
commotion.
throw shield.
Ah. Who would like to take this?
Take
I-
what?
Like what?
He holds out a very large green gem, which quite strange looking.
And
May as well add it to
This
my
gem
collection.
is basically the size of it that big.
What does the gem do?
We don't know. It was found on this island many, many years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm already.
have a look.
I'm already carrying a random thing I shouldn't be carrying from an enemy we beat, so I may as well pick up more random stuff. I mean, what could go wrong?
Maybe let our magic users?
I'm gonna say, yeah, can I use Identify? It'll take me 11 minutes to cast the spell, though.
Yeah, you can cast Identify on it.
Right, I'm
I
gonna
was-
cast Identify.
I was just gonna
I'll go back for a nap
Check it.
then while we wait 11 minutes.
me sage knowledge.
Oh, yeah, you do that. It takes me 11 minutes, so.
While
you know,
you're cast, while
Give
Echo's
me-
casting his spell, I'll use
Give
his-
me
yes,
an
my spell.
Arcana check and add your Wisdom modifier instead of your Intelligence.
And a guidance.
and
The
a guidance.
it was-
Is 21, 24 plus 1 for guidance, or is that an extra d4? What is that again?
1d4.
So far we're at 26.
You've always got one up people, don't you, Luke?
24, sorry.
Okay.
Uh,
You remember...
plus 1d4. 26, I was right.
Yeah, that's fine. You're probably going to get the full knowledge here. Probably just a little bit less than what Identify will provide. This was mentioned in the books regarding what you read about the dragon and Kasalt itself. This is a green dragon's eye.
This is
Not
what I've
natu-
been looking.
This
This
is-
is what I've been looking for.
This is not a dragon eye, but it's like a gem that's called a dragon's eye. And it's a green one. And you remember it wasn't really well written, and there's a lot of damage to the pages that you saw in the text. But you know there are 5 dragon eyes, and they're used for something in relation to the Kasalt City.
You put the fucking Infinity Stones in this game.
It is not
We have the
expensive.
night stone.
So, just to clarify, is this what I was reading about and what I was looking for here? Or is this just was this just mentioned?
This was just mentioned.
Just mentioned, right? So it's not the actual item I was looking for, right?
What was that you were looking for again?
I don't know. You said that there was something on this continent around about Kazalt that I wanted that would lead me to what I'm looking for.
Okay. I'll recap on that.
But that's what I've got. That's what I've got written down.
Yeah, I know.
Whether I know you've told me something else like 2 hours longer, I don't fucking know.
That's
What I've
okay.
got written down.
You were after exotic foods.
Definitely. Definitely.
The item is in the D&D Beyond. We'll wait till we do it. Echo. This is definitely a magical item. It's also slightly cursed, not in a normal natural curse effect, but it does have a strange property about it. Well, it does if you equip it and it's tuned to the item, you will gain your dexterity will switch to 22, but you will not be able to move or take bonus actions while having it attuned.
That sounds very useful.
That doesn't sound like dexterity.
Good for dodging, I suppose, but Not much else.
You can't move. You can't take bonus actions either. So it's
Right.
powerful, but it seems to be not ideal for certain people to be using.
Well,
And,
basically, it's just like a Matrix Stone thing. I mean, you can bullet time, but you can't move anywhere else while you do it.
Attunement,
Or a ranger.
Attunement is not instantly equip and then unequip.
me and Echo sitting
There's
talking
definitely
about a green dragon's eye.
Yeah, there's definitely more to it that you guys can't really uncover just now. This is another thing that comes up. This is where your identifier will come from. This is also used as a key.
I'm gonna let them know that then. So, guys, it can also be used as a key.
We have to make
Sorry.
Interesting.
we have to make sure that we use the key quickly, otherwise the door gets stuck and it won't be able to move.
With my Sage perk, would I know where to find more information about it?
Possibly. Maybe the library in Mercador, if there is one available there. Maybe Merce Tower holds some documents about the stones.
I always forget to ask that, and I wrote it down to specifically ask about my Sage perk.
So you said this could be used as a key. Is that all?
No, it also has the bonus to dexterity. You can't move if you're using it.
Weird. Why would you want that?
I think
Like-
it could be useful though.
No.
You're not going to be able to do a somersault with the bonus dexterity. But
Who does somersaults?
Can't a
Oh,
ranger use it? Or a bow?
oh
Something
yes, I
like
have
that.
to. I am with unhealthy people who cannot do somersaults.
I'm too small. I can't leave the ground enough.
Some of us
I'm
don't
pretty
need to
sure
get
you
close.
could if you were thrown.
Well, if you can't move, then you could hold it, and then a big thing could try hitting you, and it won't work because you can't be knocked back. And you could jump off a high cliff, and then you can stop midair, and you won't fall anymore.
So you think it would be it would make you into an immovable object?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you meet an unstoppable force?
Crunch.
Something has to
You
give.
Maybe
invent
that the other
antimatter.
eye.
Perhaps our ranger friend could use.
Yes.
Well, if this is the green stone, then yeah, can we find like a white stone and a red stone, a pink stone, and become Power Rangers?
You,
Dibs on green. It's my favourite.
Salthanos, on that regard, you do remember there are other colour stones. Red, blue, white, and black.
It is
Red
Power
light.
Rangers.
Yeah, this is a yellow one now.
Oh, but we've
Oh,
already got
so
the
you
coolest,
say-
which is the Green Ranger.
Red, blue. Red, blue, what? Sorry?
Red, blue, green, white, and black.
And white and black, right? Cool. Sorry, I couldn't.
Van Zandt, give me an insight check. Are you going to relay this information, Salthanos?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still rubbing my shoulder. Like, why did you throw a shield at me anyway?
So there's one for every team.
Because I
Makes it
can.
Bronze. That's strange.
What did I ever do to deserve it?
You know what you did,
You
man.
know.
To be fair, you did, while still invisible, turn up behind somebody and tell them, "Oh, what's going on here?" while you were still invisible. Like it was quite obvious.
16.
16. Those are the colours of chromatic dragons. Green dragons, red dragons, blue dragons, white dragons, and black dragons.
How about gold dragons?
They're metallic
No.
dragons.
Oh,
What's up? Chromatic dragons.
Imagine dragons.
Sounds interesting.
if they're pink dragons.
No. No pink
Oh.
dragons. If there's one here, there must be more on the island.
Well, we know there's a blue one.
Really? Yes.
If we
But where
if we
do the
use,
dragons? Yes.
I
Here?
was just wondering. We have, you know, you were looking earlier for that, like for Snake Guy's staff, and he used that magic because we knew what we were looking for. If we have this stone and we know there's other stones like it, just different colours, can we look for them because we already know what they look like?
It's not a bad idea.
Or would that not work?
There's a range element to take on board, and it's not a big range.
Find object. Locate object.
Well, if we go to like a new
1,000
area
feet.
or something, we could always cast it just to double check.
It's 1,000 feet.
It's 1,000 feet, so it's a fair bit of range. But the island is way bigger than 1,000 feet.
Am I... You only need to remind me here, am I right in saying that we found evidence of a red dragon when we were in that cave?
Yes.
Okay. So there could be a red one on this island as well.
Oh, you mean Gonathus or Gonathus?
Yes.
Gonathus.
Right.
Golatraz.
That's a Scottish dragon. Go to Thas! Go to Thas! Fuck off, come on!
Well, I mean, you hadn't told me how to spell it, so that's how I hired it that session.
Red dragon in the depths of Kazult. Could it possibly be?
Golatras for dreads. We never know if the dragon's still alive, if it fled, or if it's still hiding somewhere.
You know our luck, Mantra. It's still alive.
Yes, it probably has a taste for Alvavir there, considering a blue one went for her.
Probably has a taste for all of us at this bloody point.
Yeah. Somehow I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I don't taste nice.
The dragon seems to disagree.
Maybe I should put you in the stew, and then we can get your flavour, and then we can eat that.
See, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to think that through very carefully.
Oh yes, I was talking to a druid this morning. Apparently we have a couple of options for getting to Mercador. And there's dragons. Not dragons, sorry.
Giants.
We were thinking of the crystals there. But there's giants on top of the mountains. I don't know how well you get on with random giants, Niall. But failing that, we were told that the mountains were dangerous. We could also take the crossing, and hopefully our good deeds within the villages would grant us safe passage. But we would have to go through the storm.
I think Niall wants to go through the storm. He told me.
Yes, the storm is reminiscent of something that afflicted my home. And there's a legend, as I said, amongst my people about an axe twinned with mine. That is of thunder rather than ice.
I can protect us from lightning, but it's not very big.
How can you protect one from lightning, child?
Don't
With
wear metal.
silence.
With silence?
That's very mean.
Silence.
We were only asking you a question.
It says that everyone inside silence is immune to thunder damage. I could
Lightning
we could
damage
go-
and thunder damage are 2 completely different schools.
Yeah.
You could try and see how
but
that
if it's
goes.
natural, it's thunder and lightning, so
Very
Never know.
frightening.
very, very frightening.
Me. Colourful.
Oh, it seems we don't have a lot of options. Or we go through the mountains and fight giants, or we go through the
Isn't
crossing.
the mountains also where those nasty birds are that put people to stone?
True.
The rights.
I do
Yes,
think it
I
was very
think that-
nice to help the Alva. He
Yes.
wants to go see this lightning storm for a potential new weapon.
Did it
And
mean
giants
you have a
are not
weapon
the
already?
most sociable of creatures.
Do you
They
not
look
have
down on everyone,
enough
literally.
weapons?
Oh, they are on a
Everybody
big
look down
mountain.
on
Oh, they are big.
But yes, let's take the crossing then, and let's get a move on as soon as we can.
Okay.
First, I'm going to visit the shop a little.
Okay.
I'm
Just
gonna
to do that, I have recast my horse steed, and I've also cast my Tensis floating disc.
Okay. And
And the
Yeah,
horse
it's
is going to look like Alex's horse.
a nice arcane. So, what colour is it? Just purple.
Alex's horse.
No,
Oh,
the
Alex, what
disc.
colour is it? Oh, the disc. The disc is... Yeah, it's purple.
Purple. Purple arcanic disc disappears. No more than 5 foot across. Isn't it? Yeah. I'm asking.
It's 3 feet in diameter, 1 inch thick. And it
Oh, yeah.
floats 3 feet above the ground. And it
Yeah.
can hold up to 500 pounds.
My disc's like 5 miles long, you know, man. Pretty good.
I'm going to follow
Every-
you to the
every-
shop.
Every girl can ride it.
Just that here washing my disc.
Oh, hello there, Master Paladin. What can I do for you?
Well, I failed of getting you all the ingredients you needed for the potion.
Oh, that's fine. What did you manage to acquire?
Well, I managed everything except the Gazalt moss.
The strange grey. She looks at the items. She says, "That's full of moss. You've missed the
Yes,
mushrooms."
that one. Ah, yes. I'll
I
trample them.
I just had this could be confusing. That's fine. I won't be able to make some lesser Ushel potions for you, but I can make some normal potions.
That's fine.
If you come back in about 4 hours, we might be able to create some for you.
Do we have
4 hours.
4 hours?
It's still quite early in the morning. We'll say it's pushing probably 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
There's a lion.
I came here for a different reason, actually. And I knew he was on some form of mission. But I would require to replenish a few supplies. You see, I'm running low on ingredients for making poisons for my weapons.
Man,
Do you have any materials that are worthwhile?
what kind of materials are you looking for?
Well, you see, I can make poisons out of most materials, but they tend to be the more expensive, sadly. Well, cheaper for the people that are not used to making poison, but about 50 gold worth of, some of the toxic ivies and whatnot.
I have a few things we usually brew potions. I'll see what I can get for you. She rumbles around, helps you refill your pack. And I'm not sure how to really price this. We'll say 5 gold.
Sure, 5 gold, that's fine.
This is stuff we don't usually use anyway, so happy to get rid of it.
Okay. I was prepared for a very different price, so hopefully this will be sufficient. Okay.
My pleasure. Anything else?
I pass over 10 and say keep the change.
Do you have any honey?
No.
Fucking Winnie the Pooh.
That freeze frame on Van Zan's camera
No.
right
I'm scared.
any honey?
now.
Oh, bother.
Bees are not common this side due to the more predatory insects in this area, as I think you're aware with the swamp and the swarm that lives there.
Yeah.
They tend to destroy smaller insects, especially things like bees. So honey's a rare delicacy that you don't really come by here.
Anything else? Sweet?
Just some
Me.
general. Says the voice behind you.
Not you. Little one.
Not you,
Um,
non-bread.
Just a few gems and other curated berries, strawberries, etc. That maybe what something.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the sweetest thing you have. That's edible. Not for you, Tia.
Pineapple tree.
Sugar canes.
I'm just gonna go for a bio break.
But I'm gonna, as
Good
you are talking, I just walk out of the shop and I'll sit next to the fireplace, making my poisons.
I'm going to go in and buy spell regents.
That's fine.
I'm also going to hop up onto the counter and ask, do you have... we used up all those, like the healing kits when you first arrived. Have you managed to make any more yet? Because you had to use all of mine, sadly. All those healing kits that I had in my bag, but you had to use them all to heal people. Have you managed to make any more yet?
No, we don't come across any of those healing kits. I apologize, we can't replenish that for you. However,
No, that's okay.
I'm actually making quite a few healing potions that your friend here has made that can provide you and your friends.
Okay, I was just checking. Also, could I get some of those? And then I point down to those strawberries and stuff that were mentioned.
Yep, go ahead and take the... Where are the items? Expenses, maybe? Nope. Oh, here we go. How much of the would you take?
I'm gonna fill my little pouch with them so I have them for cooking for a while.
How many pounds would you take?
I don't know, a few. Whatever a normal pouch is like in terms of how many pounds it can take.
Oh,
So I'm gonna fill up a pouch.
Okay, we'll say £15 worth.
Okay.
That will be 45 gold.
Okay.
That's a lot, by the way. That's a lot.
Oh, that's a lot of tasty
Actually, sorry,
food.
a pouch. What size is your pouch? Is it a slot in your haversack?
Maybe.
She'll
How
get a
much
little
is
bag
that?
that can cover up, and let's say she gives you, we'll say 45. So we'll say about £15 worth of strawberries.
Okay. So how much is that?
45 gold.
Okay, so £15.
Strawberries.
I can't find the item, so I'll just claim I've got them.
You just add them into your thing. They won't show up in the thing.
Okay. Thank you. And then I run out of all the... And I eat one of them on the way out because it's nice and tasty.
Indeed.
I'm going to investigate this disc that Eccles summoned and step onto it.
Can I ride the disc as well?
I'll come back in a moment. Fanzin, you just take the sorted amounts of berries and some fruits. How many pounds worth do you want to take?
Just a little bag full.
How many pounds worth would you take?
The 15?
15. Okay, yep, 45 gold again. Just put assorted berries, £45 worth of assorted berries. It's quite a lot. That is a lot.
A great deal of berries, comrade.
Yes.
Anybody else wanted to purchase anything in the shop?
Berries.
That's fine. Use the clean water nearby to help refill your water skins. Have some breakfast as we all just sit around preparing to leave. Then
I'm going to
2 to 3 hours later, two people come out the shop with crates full of potions. You
Crates
have
full.
17 Ostral healing potions. Simple ones.
What one's better again, simple or lesser?
Simple. Simple stage 1, lesser is stage 2, purified is stage 3, greater, then superior, then ancient.
Alright, because I've still got 5 lessers in my bags.
Into your hands.
Simple.
A whole lot to you. Tetsu speaks up and goes, I'm not coming with you just now.
Why?
It's bothered me that these guys in the other village don't seem to have been able to deal with a few bugs and squids. I'm going to stay around and help train some of them up a little bit. I'll catch up later, but I don't want to leave any of these people
Okay.
behind any trouble.
If you stop and solve everyone's problems, you'll never get to root of your own.
And yet here we are.
No, I'll catch up.
Very well.
I'll be only a couple of days behind you.
Hopefully we're in a good place by then, because
I know
does
where we're
not
Well,
They're-
I
they're-
found you.
they're
You were in a
mostly-
cave.
capable of holding their own when there's not any of those mind benders.
going. Indeed. But my head still hurts after whatever that thing was doing to me. My head's still foggy, and they said they've got some incense that'll help me clear my mind a bit better. But I'll catch up. And
Sorry
I know
about that.
you're heading to Mercador, so I will meet you there.
Okay, we're first going through the storm and then to Mekador.
Yeah, do something about storm if you can.
We will do our best.
Bows towards over one of you. Says, we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Anything anybody wants to do before we leave?
So 29 copper. So 290 copper makes 29 silver.
2.9 silver.
10 copper to the silver.
Yeah, so it's 29. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? Are we ready for
Yes,
Zoom?
I'm going.
I'm still
Yeah.
looking at this disc. I'm going to jump on it,
Oh, yeah, that's
like
right.
literally jumping it while I'm on it.
Is anything on this?
No, nothing off the disc at the moment. I've casted it along with my steed.
What is your total weight?
See, 300 for me, and
Oh,
my
boy.
gear is 195, so 490.5 pounds.
I'm also going to jump onto it with you because it looks fun.
Okay, now it drops.
There goes the disc.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm going to restart resummoning it again.
I thought it was like a bouncy castle.
I'm going to cast an inspiring leader, just to be sure.
Okay. With
I'll
a-
also cast message
With a short
after
rest,
that.
everybody's health is back up to full, so Echo and Mantra's health is being restored. Safe to say. Because Fia would be able to provide 5 good berries out during a short rest and regain the spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Sorted. Who are you inspiring?
Salifanos, Thea, Alvivor, Nile, myself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the monk.
Oh, he's not even coming with us.
Nice.
You made
Oh
you made
my
poor
lord.
decisions this morning.
So I'm going to cast message and speak to specifically only Van Zandt.
That's 10 extra hit points. Temporary hit points.
10. Nice.
So you considering you hit me with your shields,
No, I didn't hit you.
Next.
You were in the way of my shield.
next time you will be walking with a shocking grass.
Did I get?
Next time,
points.
my shield will hit you harder. Then.
As that happens, I go over to Mantra and say, Mantra, jump on the disc, I'll get the horse. We won't have to do anything. We don't have to move or anything. I'll...
Oh. So I jump on a desk and chill out. I just lie down going, oh, this is comfy.
I'll just call my my summon. No problem.
Lima. I think Van Zant's had a hard morning.
Yes! Yes!
My hair.
So, yeah, give him a wee smile.
What's the save stat?
A DC 10 charisma saving throw, so it'll be
That's
quite
it.
easy to beat. I've no managed to get into it yet.
That's like you make a charisma saving throw.
Bolo, 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 bolo.
One
That's
thing-
Yeah,
well,
charisma based.
23.
I
So
use
far,
control shift to make you re-roll it.
Yeah, reroll.
Oh my god.
Hashtag feed us.
Reroll it.
Reroll it.
Yeah, reroll.
Bitch.
That's an 11.
Oh!
Son of a-
One day!
Next time.
Give us guidance.
Guidance!
Guidance that helps him, not him.
Oh, don't give me guidance.
Stop it!
I just look around confused by what's going on because I was heading over to see if I could get one of those big root vegetables that was growing.
There's a few standing by. There are definitely in abundance. And
Disappointed look at me.
You should
I-
choose someone that doesn't have a lot of charisma for talking to people.
I know, but Niall's got a big axe, man.
Walks
I can
off and
fix
they
that.
carry a big axe.
I can fix it. I can reduce him instead of enlarging him.
it'd be back to it'd be gnome size.
What a fucking
The
prank that would
gnome
be.
Goliath.
What
Take your
happens if you make
ankle out.
yourself smaller?
I blip out of existence.
It's like Ant-Man, he just goes out the quantum realm.
Vanishes.
So in
Sorry.
other words, it's a bit like that Stephen King book Thinner. It's just
You will get- You would have a better understanding of Dunmancy if you went smaller.
If you went smaller, you'd be the same size as my familiar.
The same size as our fucking toes.
If you went smaller, you could then ride Arya around.
I'm assuming this is all happening while you guys are walking at normal paces.
Well, me and Mantra are not walking. I'm on the horse, Mantra's on the disc, we're fine.
I'm chilling on a desk.
Can I-
And I'm on my elk.
Yeah, I'll keep that.
I'm on an elk, yes.
And
Before I
if you-
catch up with everyone else, I'm also asking for Druid. Can I have one of these big vegetables, please?
She picks up one with one hand and just hands it to you. Says, "Safe journey."
Okay, and then it almost falls on top of me because it's so big.
Yep,
And
all you
I
can see.
somehow-
In fact, everybody except Fia can give me a perception check.
21.
Oh no, there's
18.
a plant monster coming.
16.
You see,
6.
except for the person who got the 6 there, everybody else turns around and spots behind them this large vegetable with legs running towards you. Those with a 20 or more can hear the panting of a familiar elven child.
This is gonna make really good food.
Okay.
I put the massive thing down on the big disc.
This supports it fine. It will not be that heavy. Right. Okay. So, journey persists, we'll say 2, 3, 4 hours later. You finally reach the familiar fork in the road where one route takes you towards the swamp and the other takes you towards the Goo village.
Is this the place
Going
where
to
the
put
old
mine.
man was?
No, that
Yes.
was further
I'm on
down.
point.
This is where you guys put up camp and had to deal with that red cap attack. But as you guys are approaching, you see this big yellow dome up ahead.
Oh,
I would like to investigate said dome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm nice invested. I've not taken a single step on this journey.
Yeah, lucky you.
So as you get closer, the road curves a little bit as it normally does, and this dome is in the middle of the road. You see one very quite large figure and another one on their knees. Andrew, you said you're moving up ahead to find out what's going on.
Mhm.
Can you make a perception check for me?
Perception. Okay.
Maybe they're in a tiny hut like we like to go.
Okay, so that is 23.
Okay, red. Immediately, the person that you can see in front of you, the one standing, has long black wings, with one hand a mace in quite ornate and heavy plate armor, eyes glowing. You see an Asimir.
What's that?
Beside them, you
demigod.
recognize not really a demigod, but next to this female Asimir, you see Andaris, badly beaten.
Andaris.
Andaris, yes, the
Andaris
mage
from
the wizard
from
from
Samir.
Samir.
He didn't come with us. How did
His
he get here?
hands are bound. He's bleeding. He's bruised. His clothing is torn.
I'll signal, like, hands out to the party behind me to hold back for a second and sneak behind a tree, and I'm going to cast message on this creature to ask what is going on.
To the person that's standing, or Anders?
The one that's standing.
Are your friends coming out?
I'm asking what's going on first.
She looks down. Friend of yours.
What did he do? Why is he bound?
He's my prisoner.
For what?
Interfering with the Covenant's plans.
And what may those plans be?
Do you not care for his life?
I mean, we should know not to interfere, should we not? So, what may the plans be?
Right now, the plan is for me to execute your friend before your eyes.
But I cannot currently see him. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, that's a legit point.
She reaches down, and her hand is just big enough to grab his head and just picks him up with her free hand. Grunting a little bit of a wince of pain in his eyes, and you can see the absolute fear in his face.
And I'll say I'm also sending a message to Echo, because he knows it's going to be me using message, saying we might have to act very carefully here. Anders might die.
Do I need to get it out of there with invisibility?
Maybe, yes. Someone big.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Let the party know.
Yeah, I'll turn around and tell everybody that Anders is bound, and we may have to be quick about this.
What?
Are we sure that this is happening? Because why would he be here?
I draw my Vorpal sword and start heading forwards.
Whoa! Let's do it carefully first.
I'm casting message to Anders going, are you okay?
Literally, a slow, painful help me is what you hear reply.
Right, I'm casting invisibility.
Don't worry. And then back to the party. Now.
On who?
I cast it on myself.
Okay.
Oh, actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to cast it on someone who's really fast. So I'm going to cast it on Mantra.
You need to be touching Mantra to cast it.
And Mantra's already over there.
Oh. Okay. Fine, I'll cast it. Who else is fast?
But the rest of us are all the same speed. 30 feet.
Van Zand's on a mount.
That's
Oh, I suppose I'm on a mount as well. Right, I'll cast invisibility on myself and the mount and zoom in.
Oh, well, I'm also, while we're doing that, I'm going... No, actually, I can't. Never mind. I just realised what that spell is.
And then I'll go... I will not take lightly to killing someone without saying why, so tell me now to the creature.
Your mistakes. You interrupted our operation, Seren Samir.
Oh, screw this. I just...
And then I'll draw my weapons, and I'm getting ready to sprint in and try stab this.
I throw out...
As you run in, can you make a strength saving throw? Oh no, strength check actually.
A strength check?
Actually, sorry, give me a dexterity check. Acrobatics, if you like.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
So as you sprint into what you can see as a dome, as soon as you hit the dome, you reflect right off of it, and you manage to keep your balance. You have no idea why, but that was completely unpenetrable.
Well, I'm going to just throw out a cast of Hold Person. Because she's grabbing somebody, I want to grab her.
Can I investigate the dome while that's happening?
Is that inside the dome, by the way?
He's inside the dome, yes. Hold off on all the spells. Investigate the dollhouse sword. Do you want to make an investigation check, or
Like I want to look at it and see if I know what it is.
make an Arcana check?
+6, those I like that.
This is going to be
11.
a high check. Oh, you have no idea
Not
what
the,
this
not
is.
the, not the very good.
I'll pop you a guidance to a bonus +4 for the hell of it.
And where possible, I don't know if other people are acting first. I know I was here, but I would try throw after bouncing off. I'll try throw my blue dragon claw dagger in.
Bounces straight off the shield.
I thought so, but I thought I'd test it.
It's a solid shield then.
Just because
How-
if a magical item might be able to go
Was that-
through if a person can't.
How far away are we from it?
Not that far.
It
Not
could
far.
just be tiny. It could just be tiny hut.
Can you
Make
identify?
an Arcana check then. Look.
Okay.
Can I do another one?
That would be a 15.
Okay. With your knowledge of certain spells and the history you've heard, this is an anti-life shell.
Oh. I will relay that to the team. That is an anti-life shell.
What does it do?
What's that?
No living thing can pass through that barrier, no matter what.
My weapon was not a living thing.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing.
Neither could you... Basically, you can't enter the shield.
But my
Only-
weapon should have been able to.
Only...
Maybe it was being wielded by somebody.
Bet
I
y'all,
wonder. Now I take a shot at the dome with one of my arrows.
bet y'all wish I took someone undead now, bitches.
We never told you not to take.
Oh, people did.
How big is the dome?
10 feet around this individual. If you
Uh,
guys... Yep.
Oh, so I was just going to say, if that's the case, if I'm close enough, I'll use my Ring of the Ram to punt the angel out of the dome so we can get him away from Anders.
Will that work?
I'm checking to see what works through this anti-life shell.
Is it like splash damage?
Shimmering barrier extends out from your 10-foot radius, moves with you remaining centered on you, hedging out creatures other than undead and constructs. The barrier lasts for duration. The barrier prevents the affected creature from passing or reaching through. The affected creature can cast spells and make attacks with range. I'm going to apologise, mantra. So on the mantra attack, they will have to roll initiative.
We all do.
Oh yes, if you've got to take part in this combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And talk to. I think maybe.
20! Yes!
Sacks! How can you get a 3? Oh wait, you don't have dex.
Because I rolled a 2 and I've got a +1.
I've got a plus
I-
3 and I got
Math.
6.
I just rolled a 2. I think I'm just going to sit out of this one. Like, you'll all be done by the time I
I'll
get to.
collect your initiatives in a second. Just
Fuck, I know.
second.
Well, I don't know, I got a low initiative. You probably find my familiar got a higher initiative than me.
A low initiative and the owl can't get to it. So we might have a chance to cast spells.
So, my little mistake, I guess, apologies. Right, 25 pluses. No miss the wizard. 20 to 25s.
22.
Yeah. Selviel's 22.
22 for
Fuck it.
Echo. Sylvia
At
for
20 on my familiar and I get a fucking
What do you get now?
20.
20. 15 to 20s.
Van
I
Zandt
got
got
22.
Oh, you got 22
19.
as well. 19 for Alvuvor. Where I can't find now there. Sorry, who else said something? Who else got 15 and 20?
Yeah.
Was that you, Alphonse?
Was it fuck?
Okay.
12 maybe.
You got 12.
No, I got
Mantra.
3. I got 3. I said put on another 12 and
I got
maybe.
6.
You got 6. Fia, said you got 3 or 2.
I got 4, and my familiar got 8.
Okay, and is Goo taking part?
Nope.
That's fine. So we're gonna have a freeway start. I'll have the familiars go after the initial 2. Echo and Van Zandt, you'll be sharing initiative, so you'll be actioning first. However, Mantra, you will have surprise rounds since you initiated the combat, and so will Fia with hold person spell. Just give me a few seconds. I'll get everybody in position on the combat tracker. What were you gonna say?
Do I have time to go for a pee?
You do.
Oh, same Ben?
Yeah, go for P if you guys need. We'll take 5 minutes. I'll be back in.
We don't want to piss ourselves on stream now.
So
Of course not.
the enemy is all like, "Now it's time. I will kill all of you." And no, can we just have a few minutes? It's like, fine.
Yes, it works. Perfect. Okay, so surprise round. So first one in the surprise round. Niall, go ahead and you still want to use your ring, or do you want to forgo that still?
No, I'm still going to use the ring.
Mhm.
D20 plus 7. I'll be using all 3
I
charging.
thought Mantra was the one who threw a dagger.
Mantra did throw the dagger first.
Alright. That's
What I was going to do is going to have all three of you use your actions as part of the initiative order. So you're all doing your thing at the same time.
Okay.
So you can roll for attack with your full deck as well. And Thea will do the what do we call it?
That's a 14 on the ring
14 to attack.
to hit, yeah.
That misses. She actually comes up and she actually brings up her armor up and she actually knocks the incorporeal thing aside. That is something you never see before. And it has. You look at your ring.
That's spooky. I don't like that.
Indeed, what's your attack roll, Mandra?
I got 13 plus. What is it for my dagger? 7, so 20 to hit.
It does not hit.
20 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oofed.
Well, this seems like a completely balanced fair fight.
No, it's
Alright. I good now?
And what's the save on the whole person?
Is it worth saying? Because it's gonna have like 30 resistance. But okay, it's 14 wisdom.
His natural one will still succeed. So sorry, 14 the beat, yeah. 14 with
Yeah, 14.
Okay, a 2 or more will pass. So that's a 19. So she saves on the wisdom. She has plus 13 to wisdom saving throws.
I'm
Is
just
it
gonna,
my turn now?
should we just be like, fuck it, let's just continue on our quest? Because I mean,
Okay.
No.
So
Fucking tell him, Rag.
Normal initiative
Well,
order. Echo, you're up first.
I was going to say, well, I was invisible running through with my steed.
Indeed.
Okay. I'm going to get to where I am and I'm going to cast Thunderstep on me and Andrus. And get him out of there!
You're gonna move in range and grab him. Whereabouts are you
I'm
gonna go
going
to?
to cast Thunderstep and I will move us both way over here. Where I am now.
What's her reach? What's the
Okay,
weapon
pick it up.
attack? There it is.
90
It
foot.
is only a 5 reach.
Yeah, but if the shield's only 10, and that means she's 5, that's 10, I'm 5, it's 5 foot away from me.
Wait. How do you get through the shield?
I don't. It's a spell.
Thunderstep is a movement spell, isn't it?
You can bring objects along with you, and I can also teleport one living creature
Teleport.
within 5 feet of me. Yep.
Thunderstep.
Yep.
The fuck?
Look at him fucking squirming. Look at him.
And now we run.
Shut yourself.
Invisibility.
Loophole.
I think both sides of this fight are going to be
You
like,
teleport
we know-
yourself
we know
to
this
an
is gonna go anywhere,
unoccupied
let's stop.
space you see within range, and immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds. Each creature within 10 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d10 thunder damage. So
Yeah, you want
Anders
that,
now
Anders.
has.
No.
No.
No,
Keep reading.
Keep reading.
Uh-oh.
The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast this spell. Okay, so were you dropping? Ping it?
So, that shield is too big, as I said, as we all agreed.
Fucking
I moved within 5 foot of Anders and cast a spell. And I jump us back here. We're allowed to cast spells through it, it doesn't say we're not.
Why is Echo haggling with the DM now?
I said. So where are
That's
you
his
landing?
bollocks, man.
Where I am now. 90 foot away, is it?
No, when you go into the shell itself, where do you go?
Well, because that aura's too big, I can't actually get there because that's too far away. Because that is now 10 foot. And that shell is 15 foot.
As it should
Yeah,
be 10.
because she's, remember, it's 10 feet from her.
Yeah,
She's a
so it's
large
the right
creature.
size for her being large.
Okay,
I thought it's a marble medium.
fine. I will change what I'm doing then, because I'll change it to gravity sinkhole.
It's just no fun allowed.
Get him fucking toe drag, yeah!
Feathers banned!
Right,
I will do it here.
why don't you just grab your
Okay.
sinkhole on him and drag him out that way?
Because he'll die.
He will
We'll
die.
heal him, it's fine.
We've got a diamond, we can do it.
Sinkhole. So everything within a 20-foot radius. Where are you picking it again? Sorry, was that there?
Just out of range of Anders over there, so it will grab her and leave Anders where he is.
Everything within 20 feet. Are you sure you want to... Also, just, you mean about here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll grab. Okay. Constitution saving throw, I believe it was. What's the check?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, does a 9... Yeah, just a 9 does not succeed.
Nope.
However, he does use a legendary resistance to automatically change the save.
You're a fucking
God damn it.
Yeah, again, let's just continue on our quest because this is
Fuck
probably
Gandalf.
we know how this is gonna end, and apparently we're not allowed to do anything about it. So fuck it.
Or we have to be smarter than what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk off. Like fuck it.
never liked them anyway.
Do they not take any damage then if you use that legendary action?
Nope. It's a legendary resistance. It just means you can any where is it? It says when one faces even before they can choose instead to succeed if they fail. And they have
They
a
can
limited
do
number of
half
times.
damage, don't they?
Yeah, so still take
They
damage.
just don't get pulled in.
Can I cause them to have to re-roll that? No, it's legendary action.
Is it-
So they
As you say, so,
take
um,
32 damage.
yes, what's your damage?
Excuse me.
32.
32, so she takes 16 points of damage.
Cool. Quickly,
Shrugs it off.
It's a shafty.
can your disc go in there to pull him closer?
No, because if he's 20 foot with me, away from me, it doesn't move.
Yes.
So it's actually frozen because you've galloped away from it. Because it has a limited movement speed of like, what, 30 feet? But you went away at higher speed with your horse. 15.
Basically, if it's within 20 feet of me, it doesn't move. If I move away from 20 foot, it follows me.
Okay. Okay, is that you?
That's me.
Okay.
I tried, guys.
Fansad, you're also on your turn at this, right? So is there anything else you want to do?
Can I send in my elk since it's a celestial?
Right.
I'm going to send in my elk and tell him to get Anders out of it, if it's possible.
Okay. Elk obeys your command. I think you're making an action to jump off.
Yes?
Okay, you jump off. Perfect, fine. Elk runs in. Bang! Against the barrier. It is not an undead or construct.
But it's not alive.
This is, it is alive. It's a
Do
celestial.
I see? No.
Sorry?
See the person casting the shield? Do I see the person casting the shield?
Yep. Oh.
Do I know what it is?
Well, he did, Echo did announce what this was. So you are aware this is an anti-life spell, shell, there we go.
I've got a plan.
None of our plans have worked so far.
Oh, that's well.
Where's that magic shell moved?
Well, I'm looking at my available things in my list, and I literally don't have anything. So
You might.
I don't have a gimmick that will work in this situation. So fuck it.
You might. If this works out the way I want it to, which it probably won't because it's me.
Okay.
I'm getting shifted.
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to move things into position.
Yeah, I think from this point on, I'm just gonna drop all of the apparently useful abilities that clerics are advised to take, like Hold Person and Suggestion and stuff like that, because they just are not going to work in this campaign, because everything can avoid everything apparently for some reason. So there's no point debuffing.
It's worked in every session before now. This is just a big nasty thing.
Vincent, anything else you want to do?
Something.
I'm going to ask, can I talk to it?
It? You mean her or your steed or Anders?
Yeah. Her.
Yeah, you can speak to her.
Aren't you supposed to be a protector from good? Why are you doing evil?
I am protecting my people from evil people like you.
What's your definition of evil?
We'll hold on that for a little while. Anything else you want to do?
No.
That's fine.
No, I think
Okay.
it's right we have to debate with her about this.
Silvio is also up. Anything that she wants to do?
Is she able to climb the dome?
With difficulty and a suitable check, athletics check to climb up a flat, round surface that is still currently moving up and round.
I mean, she has 30 climb.
Yeah, okay. She climbs up on top of the dome.
She's just gonna sit there and stare at the person inside the dome. Just sit above, going.
She looks at her and goes, huh?
How far distance-wise? So, how tall is this person compared to?
She's probably pushing maybe 8-9 feet.
And how big's the dome?
Dome will be 10 feet above her.
Okay, so quite tall.
Quite tall.
All right. So I was hoping that somehow Silvio will be able to reach, but Silvio's just staring just now. She was debating sort of spitting at her, but she's just staring for now. Not much she can do. If that she ends her turn.
Okay.
But she will be looking down, see if she can see anything unusual. Sort of perception or whatever.
While I'm amused with whatever this might be, I have a point to make. Legendary action. She's going to use her Warhammer, and she's going to take a swing at Anders.
Coward.
So that's a 27 to hit. And depletes Anders' health.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No, it fucking doesn't.
Not so fastly, my man.
Need to double check the distance, make sure I can do this. I might not be able to. I can. Right, so I'm going to use my. Fuck, no, I can't. Never mind.
I will use my reroll ability to force it to reroll.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fine.
I can't.
You've got. I just realised the actual armor class of Anders and the basic attack roll. She naturally exceeds it on her normal attack modifier.
Oh,
But that one will fail anyway.
not bad.
And that's a natural 19, so that's a 32 to hit.
Ouch.
I think they're
Burst.
supposed to win this.
So Anders has fallen silent.
Nah, we'll save them. We always do. Fuck it.
No, I don't care.
Kelp
We can rob
does.
him.
She didn't hit him that hard. Now you're up. Alva, you're on deck.
So, as a very, very angry Goliath, I'm going to charge into the wall while growing big and see if I can just smash it out of the way, trying to reach them.
Go ahead and move up. I'm just resizing you.
So, fortunately, I'm going to be going there, which is going to push Mantra and Echo away. But
Poof. So, oh god, there we go. Somehow I'm able to move you guys, which is weird. Right, okay. Barrier prevents your movement.
so I can't smash the barrier.
Nope, the barrier completely resists any attacks against it.
Interesting.
What you need right now is a D spell.
Don't you worry. It's fucking coming.
Then I can't really do much of anything else.
And that's fine. Alva,
I'll hold my
you're
turn.
Up, if you want to.
Yep. Going to move up here so I can get a clean shot. And I'm going to go ahead and try hitting it with my bow. So
Okay, roll for attack.
that is a 24.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that is 10.
Okay. Bullshot comes in. Fine. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, I'm going to cast. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns. So next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from the ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 10 piercing damage, 1d10 piercing damage if failed. So I'm reading that for my next attack.
That's absolutely fine. Concentrating hail of thorns. That's perfect. Okay. That you?
Yeah, that's me. Ready for the
Okay.
next one.
Andrews is next on the initiative, but he's now no longer alive. Milorn is up next.
Not getting any saving throws.
It won't help. Instead,
Won't help.
NPCs don't get saving throws.
They just die.
I'm not convinced that's him
In my
though.
heart.
Okay. She's going to cast Create Undead at 9th level. And
Oh,
is going to raise
At what, sorry?
9th.
Fuck off.
So she begins casting this over the next minute.
minute. So that's quite a few turns that she's busy.
I'll fucking get her before
Actually,
then.
no, does she not have a better spell than this? I think I've used the wrong one. 1 minute.
No, just use undead, it's fine.
Oh, they're
Don't
all-
worry.
It's
Nah.
fine. It's
Nah.
okay. We'll gladly wait.
Lima, you've committed now.
That's fine. That's fine. Happy for
Trust your gut, big man. You're fine.
that. Okay.
You're absolutely fine, mate.
So she's sitting there
Ninth
casting
level
that for
spells.
the-
They're way beyond my knowledge.
Fine. We'll be fine. Can I ask quickly, do I know this spell because I've seen it used before?
Oh yeah, this is similar to the Dance Macabre that you've seen that you know who has used on
Yes.
many people.
You will not be named.
Okay,
Will be named, actually.
Arya's up next. Mantra, you're on deck.
No, she's not going to do anything.
Okay, Mantra.
So
Actually, what's the range on this stupid ability? Where's my character sheet again? Sorry, I'm just going to check what the range of that thing you gave her is.
What? Protect from good and evil.
The where is this page? I can't find it suddenly.
It's on your
Right, there
extras.
it is. I'm just going to check. What's it called? No, it needs to be a touch, so no, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Mantra, you're up. Via your own deck.
alright, so after seeing Anders fall right in front of me, Mantra's like, Not again. Not another person falling right before me who I finally gained to trust. And he starts coating our weapons in the poison, just staring down this person and shouting to Silvio, be prepared to distract her if it breaks.
I just pictures Mantra going, not again! And just pulling out a violet really carefully.
Well, just,
I'll fucking get you!
well, she's an expert at poisoning weapons, so she's like like second nature to her. And I have poisoned both my short sword of wounding and my short sword +1, and that's 2 of the 3 charges used. And that'll last a minute.
That's fine. Fia, you're up. South Alice on deck.
Just gotta check something.
Get her, I'm go get her, I'm go get her, I'm go get her.
Yes, I was trying to find a thing.
Hide my plot. Fuck.
Where the heck is he going?
He's gonna get his.
Oh, of course, never mind, fuck it. Fine, let's just do a stupid... spiritual weapon, just so I can at least see what it looks like, so I'll just cast that on her. And then I'll just do a thingy on her.
Use.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, okay. That
Hello.
you can conjure anywhere you want, so you want to conjure it next to her.
Yeah.
Okay. Who
So
has
that's-
spiritual weapon? Allure has one, didn't she? Where is it?
There's D8. What's my spellcasting modifier again? How do I tell that?
Your skill. Your just see where the top
Oh,
of
it's
spells.
+3.
+3.
Okay. Oh wait, I need to also do an attack roll, don't I?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the sword. Where is it? There we go.
Well, that won't hit anyway. It's only a 18. No, wait. Yeah, 18. No. Yeah, 18. So that failed, and time to do Eldritch Blast, which is also going to fail. Which is 25. Will that actually hit?
That does hit.
Wow, it actually did some damage for once. Where's the D8 10 again?
That's D10.
$11 damage.
Okay, and your second beam, roll for attack.
That one failed.
Okay.
And I take it that the 18 from the spiritual weapon also failed.
Yeah, that misses as well. But the 11 points of damage you just did there. What's her con? No, she doesn't have con save. Okay. You've broken her concentration.
That's good.
Barrier's down.
Oh, so Silvio will be landing and trying to distract her.
What the
That's why she climbed.
Yep. Okay, Sylvia's now causing distraction, offering help to the next attack roll that lands. That'll be your second beam, so with that, you've got advantage. What roll again for the beam? Yeah, you have
Why
advantage.
have I got
on this one.
advantage?
Because
Silvio
just landed on Milorn and is now distracted from the cat landing on her.
Oh.
Yep, so you have no advantage on your Eldritch Blast.
20. Oh, wait, that's a natural 20 for once.
Perfect, roll for
It's
damage.
a good thing that I get it rather than someone who can actually do damage. Okay, so. That's 8 plus. Wait. How does
2d10
crit do?
2d10 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay, so it doesn't double the original roll, it's an extra roll on top.
Yeah, it's extra roll.
Okay, so that's 9. Do I add +3 or do I add
Yep.
+6?
That's +3, so that would be 12.
Okay, so yeah, so that's basically a completely wasted crit.
No, you still got extra damage there. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Nah.
Okay, Salvanos, you're up next. Echo, you're on deck.
Well, I don't need to do what I was going to do anymore.
What was it?
I guess
My
I'll
plan-
walk closer.
I was going to use Eldritch Blast
To knock
And-
her out.
and definitely hit it because I win these. And knock her away back so she broke concentration. Because if you knock her into a place where they have to move to leave it, then it ends. That was my plan. And then let everybody go smashy smashy. But I don't need to now.
That's fine.
But we're gone anyway. It would be rude not to know that I've got the gun out.
Okay, so what you want to do?
Eldritch Blast, mate.
Go for it.
Oh,
The first one is a 15. I'm sensing.
That misses. Beam.
I had like a
just
20 or
ricochets.
something and it didn't hit, so.
Why are you doing this to me, D&D Beyond, you fucking cunt of a thing?
Get dice!
Get it, aye. Don't worry, dice are coming. Dice are coming.
It took him 6 months to get dice.
I mean, I offered some, I offered a set. I would have let him choose a colour.
Are you used to second beam? Or are you still waiting for D?
10.
10. That's a miss as well. Anything else you want to do?
Like to cry into my monitor, thank you.
Echo, you're up. And Vanzad, you're also up.
Smash her.
Silvio as well.
Echo, fireball.
I could burn myself for that.
Actually, I'm gonna harder.
I will cast Witch Bolt on her. I'll try.
Okay, was that attack roll or save?
Attack, and it's 27.
27 to hit. That hits. Roll for damage.
20.
Okay, 20 points of lightning damage. That is fine. She is not resistant to that. Okay. Anything else?
That'll do for me.
Okay, so concentrating Witch Bolt. What about Silvio and Vanzad? Do they want to do anything at this turn?
Silvio will move to the back to flank. So that she can try trip her up if she falls over.
Okay.
You know, being a short person behind someone, you know, it's this classic schoolyard style trick.
Vanzad?
Yes, I'm going to move towards her,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast. Check. Going to cast Shield of Fate on myself.
Okay. Increasing your AC by 2.
So that's 24. And I'm going to attack it with my Sunblade. Trying to attack
Is he
it.
flanking?
Go for it. Roll for attack. And you have advantage. No, you don't actually. Roll for attack.
That's 22.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
So 1d8. That's this one. 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
Fucking killer.
And
She is not in any way looking injured. If anything,
No,
not even a
listen.
scratch.
I fucking know.
and then my second
Come on,
attack.
anyway.
Go for it.
Do it.
That's 10, 20, 23.
That's a hit.
So that
Oh.
that's 12 points of
lost now.
radiant damage.
We've lost now. Sorry, what was the damage?
12 points
12.
of radiant damage.
We've lost the twins.
Oh.
Lost Echo as well.
Their internet must have went down.
Yeah. Oh dear. I'll just. Oh no.
I don't know if that helps. I guess not.
It kind of helps. It does kind of help. Oh no.
Well, you were,
Oh, no,
you were
bring it back
spread
up.
out. You were spread out over 2 screens like a fucking hydra there. That was weird.
Go ahead and do one screen share until they get back.
Oh, that's probably a wrong screen for
don't
sure,
worry.
but oh well.
That's don't worry. It's hidden. I'm just getting another screen share up. Not screen share. A Discord. Where's my Internet Explorer gone? I just loaded it up and it's disappeared.
Internet Explorer.
Yep, because I'm already using Firefox as sort of the placeholder for the monk.
Use incognito, and then you've got another one that's not logged in on any sessions.
Yeah, no. I've already got it. I've already got a second account loaded up on Thingy. Okay, perfect. So that should line up properly. So a bit of instruction, guys. And okay, anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's
Okay.
me.
And now it's Niall's turn. We'll hold his turn to stand until he comes back. Alpha, you can take your turn to stand while we're waiting for Niall to get back.
Right, okay. So, we're going to take another shot at this then with my bow, and since I've got Hail of Thorns in effect as well, like, trying to think now, so should just be a straightforward hit. If I successfully
Are you
hit.
steady aiming? Are you steady? In fact, no. You've got. Oh, yeah. Do you want steady aim?
Yeah, alright, actually.
Okay, so you have steady aim, so you now have advantage on your attack roll.
Okay. Like a customer service agent. Would you like steady? $9.99 extra a month.
Okay, so that's 27 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Right, okay, so it's 1d6 plus 6 for. Okay, so that's 10, and then my d10. It's not my d10, that's my d8. Where the fuck is the d10?
Oh no,
There.
you are you using your new bow?
Yeah,
What was both of your dice rolls results? And add your attack roll.
15 and 18 were the dice rolls, plus 9, so that's 27 on the highest one.
What's the effect on your new weapon? If you have advantage on attack rolls and both of your attack rolls exceed the target's AC, then it's considered a critical hit.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because it says on the description here, a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon.
And what else?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you have crit, and are you doing sneak attack? Are you doing sneak
Yeah,
attack?
Yeah, you said to me about sneak attack, so that's
Okay. I said you had advantage, I didn't say sneak attack, but okay. So that's 46 for sneak attack and 2d8 for the bow. And then add your dex damage and the other damage bonuses, etc. So
Right,
roll,
okay,
roll
sorry.
for crit.
right. Okay, so
When you do crit damage, you double the dice involved in the damage step.
right, okay, fair enough then. So 2, 5, 11,
That's a big hit.
14. 19, 20, 26, and with Hail of Thorns as well. Sorry, did you say it's 2 d10s I roll for Hail of Thorns as well?
No, that's a saving throw that we have to roll.
Right, okay.
Okay, so that's to affect every creature within 5 feet of the target, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, so Van Zandt and
Yes.
Silvio are all going to have to make, what's the save?
It is a dex saving throw of 12.
12, okay.
What is that, sorry?
Dex saving throw.
Yeah, I was saying, what is that for again?
It's her
Sorry?
effect.
Hail of Thorns.
17.
9!
Sorry, Van Zandt.
Roll the damage for Van Zandt, that's 1d10.
Okay, so that's 7.
So Van Zandt, you take 7 points of damage from the Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
Wait a minute. It's saying half as much damage on a successful one, so
Yep.
Sylvie takes damage as well.
So Silvio takes 3 points of damage, and so does Willon. Okay. Right. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's me.
Okay. Hopefully these guys will get back soon. Hold his attack still. Because this is the next crucial point. She's going to
Evening,
stop.
Justin.
Oh, hey, Justin. So she's going to stop casting because she realizes she's lost the bar, she's lost time. She's now going to use Divine Intervention.
What does that
Ooh.
do?
That's a percentile roll, and she's asking Ball for help.
Oh,
Nah,
boy.
she was really struggling with him.
So that's a fail because it's a 57.
Ah, fucking bitch.
She has to match her spell casting level or lower, or rather her CR rating. Or if she's at 20, then she has an automatic success. That's fine. So she doesn't do anything further. Other than begins to move off into the air. She
Not
flies
good.
60 feet up into the air. Anybody want to make opportunity attacks?
I think I'm in range.
You got Warcaster?
Me?
No.
Yep, Niall, do you... sorry, no, Vanza, do you want to make an attack then?
Okay, I'm going to roll.
Well, he missed anyway.
I don't have Warcaster.
No, that's fine.
Zekul
Team.
does, I think. But obviously, Luke's not here.
No,
If you can fly 60,
yep, she can
Team
fly
Drama.
60.
I thought it was like 40. I'm going to double check that. It was a while since I last checked.
I'm on the page now.
Yeah, because
I
I
was
was
actually
thinking of
looking at that
playing as Azir first, but then changed my mind to Wood Elf.
I rolled an 18 to hit.
18? Does not hit. She moves way too fast for your blade to catch her. Or rather, your beam of sword light energy. She moves up to 60 feet. And she holds this in there. I think I heard a boop, but I don't know where that was from.
Boop.
Was that somebody else that got that?
No, I never heard that. Could be my chair creaking.
No, it was a bubble. It was definitely a...
Baba.
It wasn't my just rattling off the side of my headset, no.
A message, maybe.
It was,
No,
it
for
was a
some reason it-
message.
Oh.
Okay, that was Argonor bloody live alerting he's going live.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the
Can
page to me
I-
only mentions walking speed, so I can't see the flying speed, sadly.
When she's
That-
moving up, can I... Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Oh no, I was just finishing what I was saying, just that I didn't remember seeing it, because for some reason it's not listed there.
Can I grapple her while she's moving up?
You've already used your opportunity attack to strike her. However, she is going to use... Is that bonus action or main action? No, that's an action. What can she use for bonus action?
Nothing.
Okay,
And use the action to fuck off.
she's going to cast Divine Word.
What's
Can-
the words?
I don't know, actually. Okay.
Today's divine word of the day is.
She speaks in an infernal tongue.
Oh, I know Infernal.
Sure. She-
Basically, enough is enough, effectively. There they are!
Mama said.
Who you threatening, ya specky cow?
Don't make me get my glasses on, Nick.
Now,
Unmute. Look.
Hello.
you
Hello?
have a turn to take. Do you want to take your turn just now?
Okay, what have I missed? Sorry, Tinternet blacked out there.
So,
What-
at your point, she's still on the ground. She has taken her turn to fly up, but as for a part of your initiative order, she's still on the ground in your perspective. It's basically your turn.
Okay, so I will move round to about there.
I was going to say Sylvia was helping flank if you're able to get to that point, but
Yeah, I don't want to trample on Anders' corpse though. Actually, what I'm going to do, just because I want to use it, is I'm going to step back and then use dash and an action surge to attack using my charger feat.
Go for it.
Because I got it, so why not?
You could have done that on your
so-
way around anyway, because you moved 10 feet from where you were.
You have to move 10 foot in a straight line
Okay.
for charger to work, I think. Does a 25 hit?
It does indeed roll for damage.
Oh, thank God.
That is 14. I will use my extra d6 from Giant's Might. That makes it 20, and plus the 5 from Charger for 25.
25. Okay.
And then I'll action surge and attack twice more.
yeah, because charge is a bonus action. So
Well, I'm not charging. It's yeah, the things are bonus. Yeah. Sorry.
before taking this bonus action, you can add +5 to a damage roll.
Okay. And, yep, go for it.
Next one. Oh, please say I get advantage from where I am.
You do.
Do I because of Van Zandt and flanking?
Yeah, you do.
Good. Well, that again. Bit better. So that's a 27
That's a hit.
for another 13 damage.
Yep.
And then for the final attack, does a 19 hit?
It does not.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, that
Echo,
will be
do
me.
you have Warcaster?
Unmute.
I hear you.
I still got Witch Bolt going on it as well.
Yeah, no, I was just saying if you got Warcaster.
Let me find out. Actions.
Because
Nope.
she has, because you're going to have an advantage as an opportunity attack as well now in a moment. It's just if
I do, yes.
so you do have the option to make an opportunity attack, which is normally triggered from moving somebody's reach. Actually, no, you don't because you're not within reach. It's only people moving outside. Me being sorry, ignore me. Now you have an opportunity attack if you wish to take it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Will that be with advantage as well? Yeah.
Yep,
22.
that's a hit.
Woohoo! So that is another 16. I'm going to add my Giant's Might dice, which is another 4. So that's another 20 damage total.
And that's perfect. Okay, she's moved up. She already probably started. She tried to use divine intervention. She asked Ball for some help in regard into this fight. Her divine intervention failed. She's now flown up 60 feet, triggering your opportunity attacks.
I was going to say Sylvia tries to catch her foot with her claws as it's going up.
Is her flying a magical spell?
No, she's got wings.
What?
What?
She's an Asimir that strangely has permanent wings, which is weird from what people might know of Asimirs.
But now she's 60 foot in the air.
She's 60 foot in the air, and she's now just cast a divine word. And enough is
Was-
enough in infernal tongue, is what she said. I need...
Was
Word is the
was
bird.
Sylvia able to grab onto the foot and float up with?
A grab is an attack action.
I thought it was that opportunity grapple. It's not necessarily attack.
Nope.
I thought it was just some of the normal actions that you would be able to do, just like how a familiar can help or improvise.
So she's moving up, and as she's flying up, she casts Divine Word. I need everybody to make a Charisma saving throw. Target dice is 21.
That's difficult.
Very difficult.
Charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Oof.
15.
16.
8.
Oh, I need to write this down because I need to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Can you also, when you give me results, also tell me your remaining hit points? So, Echo, you said 15. What's your hit points?
50.
50. Who's Niall?
90.
And what was your save?
7.
Just a
Oh no,
90.
8.
aye.
Sorry, an 8.
Just a 90.
Yeah, I rolled a 90, guys.
Just a casual one.
Salathanos, what was your save?
It was 16, sorry.
16. And what was your hit points?
I've got 52 with 10 temporary, so 62.
Okay.
Big beefy boy.
I might die.
We'll bring you back.
You're fine. Fia, what was your save?
22.
So you're saved, no effect on you. Elvivor?
Sorry, what was that again? Was it
Charisma
wisdom
save.
or charisma?
Charisma.
Okay, so that's 19.
You don't save. What's your HP?
42.
42. Is that including your temporary?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Can I counterspell this, by the way?
What level you casting out a spell at?
People within 10
Third level.
feet of me.
3rd level. Okay, because this is a 7th level spell. So you'll have quite a bit of a difficulty on that because you'll need to roll for it.
Well, I might as well try.
If you want.
Gotta try it.
Okay. What's the dice check then you need to read? Is it? I can't remember.
21, you said?
No, for the counter spell.
Oh, right, sorry.
If it's casting a spell 4th or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell level.
So the target is 17.
What was rolling? What dice am I rolling for that?
So it's D20 plus your intelligence.
Oh, okay. 26.
That you, as you cast it, enough is enough. Light begins to form around, and it blasts down towards you. She's flying up, and all of a sudden, she's
So it
gonna.
does no damage to us?
No, it cancelled the spell.
Thank fuck, I had a nat one.
Luke just hand waved it away, proper wizard
Basically,
style.
just to give you an idea of what was going to happen there, if you had 50 hit points or fewer, you'll be deafened for 1 minute. 40, you'll be deafened and blinded for 10 minutes. 30, you'd be deafened, blinded, and stunned for 1 hour. And if you had 20 hit points or less, you'd be instantly killed.
My delicate ears.
What spell's that called?
Well done, Echo.
Okay.
Take that.
What spell is that,
She-
sorry?
Sorry?
What spell's that called?
Divine Word. It is a cleric spell.
Oh, okay.
Vine bird.
Divine Word.
Vine bird.
Well, I guess that's some bullshit I'm going to be using later.
Hope so.
Okay.
Not on me.
Arya, you're up next. Mantra, your deck. She has now ascended to 60 feet.
Bring me my Wanda Smiles.
How does movement work? Like, if I'm away, is it like a triangle where if I'm like,
Are you trying to?
How far away am I
Are
here?
you going to have Arya transform and fly up?
yeah, like if she, because it's 45 yards from now, but then she went 60 yards up, so would that be like 100 yards if I went diagonally? Or would that still just be like the 45 yards?
Using the grid, you can actually figure this out. So, how far away? So she was 40 yards from that direction, and she's
Yeah,
now
40.
60 yards that way. 2, 3, 4.
Trigonometry.
Yeah.
So will that be like 80 yards or something I have to go to?
Yeah, but 80 yards, give or take.
Oh, okay, well I can't do that.
She'll dash.
She does have a dash.
So she'll still get
You
to
know
be
what?
range for whatever reason.
Fuck it. So,
Flies up, dashes.
let's dash, and we're going, and Arya is just going to, while she's all busy being confused by her spell being taken from her, she's going to try and hide within her clothing, like behind her wings or something where she can't be seen, and is going to basically try and find out where she goes and relay the information to us.
Arya make a stealth check.
Of course. And that is going to probably fail, but it's a... What is stealth again?
It's a dex modifier.
Dex. 15.
Oh, she's got plus 13 to perception.
Yeah, but is she not distracted? So it's passive perception should be using.
Okay, so passive perception, then
For 23, actually.
23. Yeah. So yeah, she
Sorry.
spots the things on one side, and she's like, "What the fuck? What is it with these fucking familiars?" In
Well,
front.
they just like to cuddle. It's not an enemy. It's just wanting to cuddle you, so you shouldn't worry about it.
Mantra,
Is what I'm basically saying from Arya's lips.
that's fine. Mantra, you're up next, and Fear, you're on deck.
I can't see an easy way of getting to her. Slightly with the idea of just charging after, but what's the range on this? 60, so I could technically hit ish. So she's 60 foot straight up.
Yeah, straight up from her position. She's full on moving out.
Oh, so an ability with 60 foot range will not hit.
No, if you go underneath where she was, there you go. You'll still be just basically touching range.
Okay, so I'll go underneath. Just casually walking underneath. Doesn't need much movement. And using oh wait, no, I'm definitely in range. I'm sorry, I was 90 yards range to this. I don't even need to move. See a small stone, and I'm going to catapult it in her direction.
Go for it. Is that
So-
attack roll, or
I believe it's a dex save.
okay? That is 16.
She succeeds.
Oh,
Barely.
cattail.
Cat.
Okay. Anything else?
Thank you, Anne.
I'll shout, "Come back, you cowards!"
She looks down straight at you. She lifts her hand. You doing anything?
That is my turn.
Okay. She's gonna take a legendary action. Oh no, she can't. She can't. None of her legendary actions work at this distance. That's fine. Nope. She doesn't have legendary action to cast spells, so there's no matter there. Okay.
She doesn't like being called a coward, Finn.
Fear, you're up. Salvance, you're on deck.
I guess while I'm here, I may as well do the best thing, and so I'm going to do I even have this? I probably have them. So I'm going to cast Gentle Repose onto dead person next to me because it'll piss off that other lady.
Okay.
And then I'm probably just gonna start trying to drag him away or something, I guess. And with my bonus action, I'm just gonna start sending the sword upwards, even though I know it can't reach her. As well, the unicorn thingy that we're trying to hit her, or just slowly start raising into the air, going after her to
I think
hopefully scare her off.
What's its maximum range? Spirit sword? Spiritual weapon?
It can only move 20 feet at a time, so obviously it won't be able to reach her. But still, you know, it'll send a message that I'm coming after her.
No, that's fine. Okay. Anything else, Widow?
Yeah, is it possible for me to start dragging Andreas at all, like backwards or not?
Did you cast a spell? No.
I cast Gentle Repose on him.
That's right. So you've already used an action, so you can't grab anybody at the moment. That
Okay,
requires a full
well,
action.
I'm going to get ready to take him away. Because obviously she's going to want to try and kill him again.
No, that's fine. Salfanas, you're up. Echo, you're on deck.
I'm going to launch a fireball at this bitch.
Go for it. Full attack. Oh, see, it's just...
Wouldn't Fear's weapon also be able to stay in air as well?
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
this
my
doesn't-
weapon's in
this
the
doesn't
air.
have a hit roll.
yeah, it's attack roll. Fireball.
Oh,
Is it
Oh, my weapon's nowhere near her apparently, but I guess it doesn't matter because it won't be able to hit her
might have
anyway.
not added it as part of your attack roll dice. If you just go into your spell list and click the spell and go to like the options, and you can add it as a action.
demise. Why is this happening?
I'm getting it for you now. Customize displays
Oh
attacks.
my-
So it should be on your actions. Yeah, so it's a part of your actions.
No in my spell list.
It's between Scorching Ray and Ray of Frost.
Firebolt. I'm talking about fireball.
Oh, Fireball. So that is not an attack roll. It's a Dexterity saving throw.
Bitch. I knew I was right.
You confused me.
Arguing
Is it
about different
firebolt?
spells. Fireball sack, yes.
Okay.
Great balls of fire.
Goodness gracious.
What is the range? 150 feet. That's fine for on her. She does make a Dexterity saving throw. Echo, you just saw a Fireball just leave Salvalis' hands.
Yes.
Okay, so Dexterity.
Tactical nuke incoming.
This is like when Frieza's flying up and then just sees a Kamehameha coming up to him and just goes.
It's a pity I can't just like put Hunger Hadar on her. Just immerse yourself in some milky tentacles, you fucking bitch.
Okay. That's a 19 to save.
Bitch!
Roll your damage because she still takes damage.
Do you hear this, Charlie? A fucking 19? $27 damage.
27 points damage, so she will take 15. She negotiates in twins in negotiating.
See when I said that to the cat there, she just turned around like this, she went, do I fucking care?
She didn't bite your finger.
Anything else you
No,
want
it's
to do?
just too far away. No.
That's it. Echo, you're advanced, and in Silvio, you're all up on a shared initiative roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to move this way because I'm getting a bit touchy-feely.
By the way,
What I'm gonna do-
I will cry if all of you guys rolled the same initiative one day.
We just
No,
might.
you're all re-rolling that right now. Yep, what are you gonna do?
So who's sharing initiative with
Echo,
Familiar?
Van Zandt, and Silvio. You all.
I
can
just need to get the
take
cat
a-
food.
Sure. What's the range on continue?
I'll kind of go. Van Zandt, do you think you can throw Silvio at Malone?
Just wait. I have a plan. I have a good plan.
I have a touch range spell I would like to use.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Why don't we all just climb on each other's heads?
No, this, right. I'm going to use a spell in touch because I've moved, and I'm going to touch Niall, and I'm going to cast Fly on him.
Since Niall is really big, can we all grab onto him and fly up with him?
And I'm going to go, fly, my pretties, fly.
Niall has flight. You drop which book for fly. So he has 30 flying speed, yeah?
60.
60 fly, okay.
60.
Oh my!
He can reach her in one.
Let's also make him giant and just have a giant. We basically have like a dreadnought flying ship or something going around the air.
That's two
Oh, no.
concentration spells, though.
Flip flap, motherfucker!
You might want to take
So-
cover, Echo, in case you get a fucking nuke sent out to you to break your concentration, because if that
I-
fly
I-
fails... If you lose concentration, Niall's plummeting potentially to his death.
I'll be fine.
I had to go touch him, but yes, now I've touched him and he can fly. I'm going to move back.
Okay, Silvio is jumping on Niall.
That's fine. Van Zandt, you doing anything?
I'm going to. No, not really. Can't do anything. She's up in the air, so.
That's fine.
And Silvio's
I'll just
readying
wait.
a. Whoops, on
Yeah.
you go. Silvio's readying a bonus action to use my next spell on my turn.
That's fine. Yeah, you missed this. Echoes cast Fly on Niall.
What?
To which,
You fucking what?
Niall, you're up. Alpha, you're on deck.
Literally.
Well, I'm excited.
Just as a reminder, how many legendary resistances has she used? Oh, saves rather.
1.
One.
Okay.
Thought she'd used more than that.
No, she's
I
always
thought she
she's
is
got.
too.
No, just one. She's always had really high successful rolls though.
That's fine. I'm just gonna fly 60 foot straight into the air.
She's like, it's like you kill
Her down.
Kenny right up to her, and she's sort of like, Kale, what?
And as I'm flying up, I'm gonna say get on my level because obviously I'm height.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action for the charger feat again, and I'm gonna swing.
And hopefully not a miss.
Go for it.
Hopefully not a miss.
No advantage.
No, that's 24.
That's a hit.
Cool. So we'll do the 2d6 plus 8. So that's 13 plus the 5. So that's 18 plus the d6 from Giant Smite, which is another 5. That's 23.
Okay.
Plus, I'm going to activate the 2d6 on my fire rune
Okay.
for another 9. So what's 23 plus 9? So that's 32 damage. And
Okay.
then she needs to make a save or be restrained. Which I
Is
believe
it
would make her
Strength.
drop. Yeah, strength save of, is it 16 or 17 second?
Be 8 plus your proficiency plus your spell modifier.
Yeah, it actually tells me on here. It's DC 16.
That is 17 to save. No bonuses.
Okay.
She saves on
Unfortunate.
one.
Because she would have dropped to the floor otherwise. Oh, I'll just attack again with my other action.
Go for it.
25.
That's a hit.
Here, get her dad.
For another 16 damage.
Okay.
So that's 30. That's not bad. 48 damage in one round. That's alright.
Just a random question. Is it wearing metal?
It is wearing metal.
Cool.
Legendary
Oh.
action. No. You get on my level. She's going to use her Divine Strike Warhammer.
You're
That's
about to
a
get hit with-
25 to hit.
you're about to
It
get
hits,
hit with
obviously.
Okay, and she's going to activate Touch of Death as part of this attack as well. So she's got Divine Strike and Touch of Death. So,
I'm not resurrecting you twice.
Oh, I could do something, but Mantra's gonna hate me.
Is anybody just now thinking of the Simpsons episode where Bart goes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yay!
No, I won't be a dick. I won't be a dick.
5,
You want me to do it?
13,
Go for it.
Shite bag if you don't.
20. Okay.
Do it.
Okay, people tell me to do it. I use.
12. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
ahead,
can,
go
oh,
ahead
can
and-
I? I might not.
Here, this damage roll. So take 12 bludgeoning damage
Right.
and take. That's 8. Another 47 necrotic damage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my reaction to use my cloud rune to redirect the attack onto Silvio.
Fucking
Because I know
hell.
Silvio can come back.
Can't we redirect
Okay.
it onto?
The cat
Fucking
just explodes. It doesn't operate. It doesn't have a chance to operate. It just goes.
To be fair, well played.
I know Silvio can come back from that. I can't.
I thought
This is a good idea.
in the past weren't we able to redirect it back on the enemy who did the attack?
Yes, but when they made it official content, they changed that.
No, oh,
Yeah, that was broken. That was broken.
But actually, it does say choose a different creature within 30 foot of you to become the target of the attack instead. It doesn't. Hang on, it doesn't say it can't be the same creature.
We went through this earlier because it says on another text sheet it says it cannot be.
Oh yeah, on the main one it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the short
But
text
not
does.
on that one.
Yeah. So sorry, Mantra.
Oh.
Alvar, you're up. In fact, I take it you're not doing anything else, Mr. Flyboy.
No, I'm just gonna spit on her.
Good, isn't it?
Okay. Big mistake.
You're gonna die.
He is probably going to die, because how many feet is that? That's 10, that's 12 squares. That's 12d6. That's quite a fall.
I mean, if
Alvaro,
a fall
you're up.
doesn't kill him,
It won't kill him, but he will be hurting quite badly.
If it
Alvaro,
doesn't
you're
kill him,
up,
mantra might.
and the Lauren is up next.
Right, okay. I'm kind of in sort of what the fuck like mode am I watching? But okay, just like, having a little like shot with my marksman bow. So.
You have advantage on a stack roll, remember, because you can use steady aim if you want.
Yep, I shall. Okay, so that's a 19 to hit.
19, what was your second roll?
Second roll was 8.
8 plus
8 plus 9, so that would have been
17. Okay, both miss, so yeah, and no critical advantage. Shot goes up and just doesn't quite reach it, and falls back down and hits a tree in the forest somewhere. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Not that I can think of. I'm tempted to do Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but her like passive wisdom is beyond the saving criteria, so
Probably, yeah.
no.
Okay. Millen's up next. She looks at Niall. She's going to cast at 8th level Dispel Magic
Oh god.
and cancel all magical effects currently active on Niall,
So the flight.
including
And the
fight.
height.
And because it exceeds your spell slot, the spell level, no save, no check. Flubant. Now you're gonna have to take up a bit of a chunk of damage here, unfortunately.
Can I try and grab their foot as I fall?
Sorry.
Hey,
We're going in your way this time.
she is technically going out of your range, so it should count as a reaction. Be allowed to.
That's not her moving though.
Surely he should be able to try and grab her.
Let me
you
count
said-
my dice rolls.
If he's engaged to swing an
It's only
axe.
60 foot, it's 66 damage.
Silvio tried to grab.
No, she did not.
When she was flying up, Silvio tried to grab her.
Sylvia tried to grab.
Sylvia just bravely got in the way of that hammer. I've got no idea what happened.
Take 62 points of bludgeoning damage from falling.
I thought it was 1d6 per 10 foot, and we're only 60 foot in the air.
Yep. Oh, it's 10 feet, so I thought it's 5 feet.
It's every 10 feet.
Apologies, well, then take 31.
Fine. I
How
can
do you
deal with
not
31.
negotiate this shit?
Bang!
Because I can.
Honestly, no. Do you know what? I'm fucking giving the 60. Fuck him.
So what, you said it was 32?
32. But you can
32.
actually reduce that with your... with your
Stone's endurance, which is exactly what I'm about to do.
and,
This is
and-
not a bazaar in Turkey. You can't just haggle for shit.
And heavy... is it heavy weapon? Oh no, it's non...
It's technically, it's only from a weapon attack.
Okay. So, yeah, do your stone endurance. That's
So
fine.
Stone's endurance is another 13 off that 32.
Okay, let's see. What can she cast at bonus action? Well, she's up. Oh no, she can't cast another spell bonus action. Does she have any bonus
So,
actions?
I take 19
as
damage from that.
As action.
You just haggle for a 60-foot fall.
Nah, she says fuck you, and she's basically flying off, another 60 feet away.
Coward!
And then
Go
she
to the
casts
doctor
a
with-
level 10 meteor now.
Go to the doctor with 2 broken legs. No, doctor. Only one of them's broken. Look again.
Okay, she's moving out to 120 feet. Anybody can take any actions against her that want to take an action?
Caster.
Hmm?
I don't have Warcaster.
Oh no, it's your normal turn. At this point, most people can't cast any spells at this range.
Well, I can.
Most.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you've got 2 warlocks.
You've got 2 warlocks, you've got a wizard, and the archer, the ranger can also shoot as well into that range, but she will no longer have advantage if she does. So
So
what's
she's-
the range of the bow? The basic range. Alvivor!
Sorry?
Can you please pay attention, please? Just ask you
Sorry.
to check something for us. I'll check it for you since you're not paying attention.
No, I didn't realise that you were speaking to me.
We said Ranger has a bull. Can you tell us the range of that bull?
Sorry.
It was directed questions at you specifically.
It's 80
No.
range.
80 range, but you have the extreme range of 320, so you're still able to shoot, but you don't have advantage if you steady aim. Sorry, what you gonna say, Nick?
Ah, no, I was doing math in my head.
Okay. Does anybody want to take any actions that has the ability to cast or shoot at 120 feet or higher?
Is
Can
this
I sh-
ignoring
Nope.
turn order now or something?
Well, basically, most people in this initiative order can't really do anything. It's basically, does
Oh,
anybody want to take
well,
a turn to do anything?
I'm going. Yeah, I am going then to cast Bless onto onto Thingy. Both gnome, not gnome, a goblin and snake man, since they can both attack.
Okay.
Cool.
To give
Echo
them
can attack
bonus
too.
chance to hit it. Oh, and you then.
I am also going to use message to say you will live to forget the day. Sorry,
What?
you won't. You,
Regret. That's
You'll-
all
you'll-
Imagine see with
you'll
rage,
to
he's here
regret.
going less, looking at her and go, fuck.
but you will live to regret the day you killed my familiar.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Bless then onto
Yep.
all three of you then. So
Nice.
onto our wizard, our warlock, and our archer rogue, so they can all throw out a D4 onto their next attack on her.
Okay, you guys want to do any attacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her with a ray of frost.
Go for
No,
it.
not because I thought enough fireball. That's what I have to do.
Fireball, okay. Dex saving throw.
I don't know firebolt.
Oh, bolt.
Firebolt. I don't have any spell slots left for that. Right.
All the invisibilities you keep casting.
Hello. That's effective.
Way! That's 4d10 damage.
Let me get my D10 dice.
Did I get a response from saying you'll live to regret that?
Who was it
No.
to? Was it the bitch or Niall?
the bitch! Yeah, I was plummeted to his death, almost.
29 damage.
He's dead.
29 plus damage, that's fine.
Barely stubbed his fucking toe.
Oh, hang on, I've got another one there. 29 plus a D4 I've got. Forgot about that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's a natural 20. It's automatic crit success, so.
I do 32 damage in total.
Oh, 32. What's this natural for?
I had an extra D4 for the
It's attack
bless.
rolls, not damage.
Yeah.
That's the hit, not a damage, is it? No.
What?
Yeah, attack, bless is, affects attack rolls and saving throws.
No damage.
Oh, right, okay, fine.
Well, no, you can't, because you're in the middle of. You're probably flat. You're prone, by the way, just so you know.
That's fine.
There's no way you're going to impact a check to. In fact, roll acrobatics checks to see if you can land on your feet and probably shatter your kneecaps.
To be honest, he probably landed and then he's just like putting his arms behind his head and he's like, I did good.
Nick,
I got a 2. I landed on my face.
Aye, like, doesn't break his nose, just haggles that with God.
Do you mind? I just want a bruise.
It's just a flesh wound.
Got one.
a 1, natural 1. Your beams, so you shoot. I thought you were using Eldritch Blast, or were you casting?
I am.
Okay.
No rolled yet.
You said 1, and it's like, okay, natural 1, that sucks.
My
Wait,
D4 rolled
No,
to try
you're
and make
lucky
it
she didn't cast Contagion on you. You would have sucked.
marginally
balls for
less
you.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Would Niall not have had advantage on his rolls anyway, because Arya was flanking?
No. Naira was not flanking.
Yeah, Arya's still on her back.
You'll be happy to know the first beam missed.
True. Okay.
The second one, however, has got 22 plus this D4.
That's a hit.
Oh my god, it's a 23! Got 13 points of damage on the second
Okay.
beam. And I'm going to move closer as well. So I can move like 30 feet. So I can... Right. Love that. and that's me.
Okay. Alva, do you still want to take a shot?
Yeah, may as well.
Go for it.
You got a default bonus as well.
So just it's non-advantage because you're now shooting into extreme range.
Right, okay.
So it's a straight d20 plus d4 plus your attack roll.
Sorry, plus D4, did you say?
Yeah, I.
plus.
Okay, so does a 27 hit?
It does. Roll for damage.
Thanking you. 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's tired.
dex saving throw. I need Arya to make a dex saving throw as well.
Okay.
Hail
But
forms.
before Arya probably gets killed, I'm going to also, for my turn, because I haven't done it in ages, so I may as well. I am going to use my bonus action on Thaumaturgy and scream out from Arya's mouth right next to her ear
Okay.
with my booming voice from LaRue. I was going to be like,
That's fine. Think about what you guys say. Roll your damage for hail forms.
Oh,
Alvor. Roll your damage for hail thorns.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was still in effect. I thought I had to do it like individually.
No, you got concentration. It holds for a whole minute.
Alright, okay.
10 rounds.
Okay, so that is 9.
Okay, she does take it in last time. What was Arya's saving throw?
oh, what was it again?
Dex save.
Dex. I think that's 15.
That's a pass, so you find no damage. Okay, what do you want to say?
Oh, I'm just going to scream out with LaRue's voice that your bones will fertilize the forest! From right into her ear, from behind her.
That's fine.
And since it's booming, we'll all hear it down here. So I'm looking like, okay, lady.
Anybody else want to do anything? Before, obviously I know you guys will take your turn.
No.
Anybody else? Okay.
I'd like to stand back up.
Okay, you stand back up using half your movement. You hear something crack. And she uses her action to dash and moves 120 feet and is beginning to leave sight.
Well, I still
Bye.
She's now 240 feet away from the party.
Eldritch Blast.
You should go fucking range. Go for it, roll your beams.
Better fucking believe I'm still in range.
You've still got bless as well.
22 plus your D4.
That's a hit.
It's a 26, Lima.
That's a hit.
It's a 26. The damage is 11.
It's 11. You can see it.
Doesn't that knock our flying even further away?
Second being
Are you doing pushback?
18.
Yeah, it's like,
No.
get out of here. It's like,
No,
someone-
because then I couldn't shoot my second beam, but the second beam will have pushback.
What's the attack roll?
18 plus 2, so it's 20.
That's a miss. Shoots. The beam just seems to have just missed her. It seems to have exceeded its available distance.
Took a feather off.
You are still within range. Do you still want to take a shot? Or do you want to let her go?
I'll take another shot.
Go for it. Roll for attack.
when you've still got bless.
And and Arya's still at risk of hail thorns.
I'm so sorry if I kill your familiar. Okay, so that is that's not going to hit. That's not going to hit. That's 13.
Yeah, it's a miss. Arrow miss.
Do I-
Shoots, but it didn't get anywhere near towards it. Sorry.
Do I need to roll for dexterity again? For the hail of the
It
fall?
didn't hit, so that
Oh.
doesn't factor it. Anybody else want to do anything at 240?
I guess she'll dash away again and Selphanos will shoot her again.
Nah, I've not got 240's my limit, man.
Okay, 360 feet away. Alvar, you no longer just flip a dice.
Chip away.
And she just disappears. Encounter has ended.
So is Anders dead?
Is it even Anders?
Is it even Anders?
Um,
Find out on next week's episode of mine.
Like it's pretty suspect that he's there all of a sudden, so I doubt it is. But still, I saved him anyway. So he's apparently dead, but he's not dead because he's got the 7 days not being dead effect thing on him.
That means he won't decompose. He can't turn undead for the next 7 days. But he's definitely dead.
Yeah, but so chain casting it until we finally find a way to revive him, I guess.
Who wants to investigate the body?
I will.
Okay, if you guys want to make an investigation check.
I will as well.
Take all of his magic items.
I have a 31.
Okay, you 100% confirm this is
yeah.
Andrus. And he
20.
has no items on him other than the torn rags that he still has remaining on him. These are actually similar clothes to what he's wearing before. You're definitely able to fully confirm this is Andrus and there's nothing found on him.
That's
How did he get here? Was he flown here by that thing?
Probably.
No idea.
Make an insight check for Mantra. In fact, make a medicine check, actually, if you don't mind.
I'll do that.
Medicine?
Yep.
Oh, I've got +0 to that, so 15, because I've rolled one for the insight.
I'm gonna roll a. Where's my medicine again? 22 medicine check.
His wounds, a lot of his wounds are several days old.
So she attacked him and was like, "I'm gonna like take him to them," and then she brought him all the way over here for days, only to get her shit wrecked. Basically, like so even though we apparently lost that fight, we won because she got insulted hard.
So we won by making her angry?
Yeah, like
That's how bards work.
we wasted
From what
days.
you saw, she was trying to raise him as undead and send them against you.
I
That's,
couldn't save him.
She was, I can confirm that.
He's not dead yet. We can try and revive him.
he could be revived. He's
Can you, Mantra? Can you save him?
I can't revive people, but we can take him back to that shrine.
Yeah.
We can.
Diversion away from where we're supposed to be going, though. As well.
Oh yeah.
Also
Yes,
couldn't
the
save
goon.
Salvio, is still familiar.
Speaking of, Fia, do you want to do anything?
Oh, I'm just
Arya's
still.
still attached to.
Yeah, she's apparently not noticed. So until it becomes apparent that I should really free her and bring her back, I'm going to continue spying on where she's going.
She saw you failed your stealth check. She saw her entering.
Yeah, but she's not done anything about it because she forgot apparently. So until she's about to attack her, I will not bother bringing her back until then.
And that's fine. We'll cover it in a moment. Anything else? Sorry, looking. Please try to say something. No.
For me,
No.
Okay.
No, I was confirming the summon undead thing. I want to pass that information along.
Yeah, you know for sure that was a create a dead spell. She was trying to bring him back as a powerful, possibly. You've seen it before. You have seen a dead be able to cast spells. She's probably trying to revive him as an undead wizard,
Well, I've seen
and it
it
would
before.
be quite a trouble to deal with. Our Fia, you've just lost contact with Arya.
Oh, okay. I'll bring her back now then. So and then I'll ask her. No, because I said I was going to bring her back when any sign of danger happens.
Oh, with any sign of you, what's your distance to her right now? Oh no,
I think I can see everything within a mile's range. I'll double check what that is.
seconds. We'll say that she's still in range, and let's just say she stops. At the the mountain area, and she grabs Arya from behind and holds her to her head.
Oh, I'm going to quickly bring her back then.
And she says, "Mine." Okay, she's gone.
Oh, okay. I'll let her speak first. Sorry, if you want, if you want to say a big word,
You belong to that child, don't you?
I'll be like, I am her.
My name's Malorn, and I'm going to kill you and your friends one by one.
Well, you fail pretty badly at it.
She goes to cast a level 7 inflict wounds.
After I say you fail pretty bad at it, I then pull her back.
She touches herself. Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh,
got
I love it myself.
Can we get F's in the chat for Malorn?
That's right.
Inflicted
She had,
wounds upon herself.
she had tons of health left. You did not.
We fucking know.
So as I bring her back, I hear the sound of her screaming in pain as she touches herself with inflict wounds.
I think everybody wants to continue. What do you want to do about Andrew's body at this time?
Well, I've cast
A
gentle.
discussion needs to be had about what we're going to do, whether we're going to go and revive him or whether we're going to carry on, or, which I doubt is an option, we're going to split up.
Was there only the one revive scroll in the shrine?
Difficult to say.
I think there
There's
might have
more
been.
to be. If you remember correctly, there was a prerequisite of materials required for casting any such spell. You guys do not have access to any of those materials anymore.
I have a diamond still.
We still got the diamond.
I know the diamond gets consumed as part of the spell.
No,
I
with
have-
our diamond.
Another diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, the big
we had a
diamond.
diamond. I never
have
went to
diamond.
get a diamond.
What's the
So
price of that diamond?
It's
Is it not quite an expensive one?
Check.
5,000 or so.
Oh, that's a big.
Well, he's our friend, so I'm willing to spend 5,000 gold on him.
Don't know.
As long as he doesn't get killed the next part out of that.
Unless we could shatter the diamond.
Need a dual
Yeah.
kit to do that.
Need a what?
How many reses could we get out of that? If
Appropriate kit. I think it's a dual craft, just a dual's kit.
I think I have one.
Yeah, I was got a big axe.
powdered up a really expensive diamond into refined powder, could we then revive like an entire town?
Technically, yes.
In theory, I suppose.
That'd be good
Not
to do.
very
But
How big the diamond has to be? It just says a diamond, so it could be a diamond.
It's a diamond with a price equal to. Let's see, so. Revive. No, it's resurrection or revivify.
10 revives.
Resurrection, what level was that?
10, I think.
That was it. Resurrection requires a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold the spell consumes.
Also, we used a scroll, and a scroll was consumed in
Yeah.
the process.
But Mercador's the biggest city, they might have the resource.
We could take him with us.
Let's put him
Maybe
on.
ask the Gumi.
Sorry?
Ask the Gumi. They can help.
Maybe. We don't know.
Let's put him onto our floating disc.
No, I would say let's go to the Gumi village and ask for help there.
Yeah.
They owe us.
May as well.
As I take it, you guys are now going to continue. There we go. Towards the village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
A couple of hours pass, and as you guys are slowly approaching and arrive at the new village, we'll call it there.
Everybody's dead. No.
Not again.
Tulu rises from the water.
That did not go to plan, by the way. You fuckers.
No. Were we not supposed to live that long?
No, you were supposed to fight undead Andrews. Motherfuckers.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
I broke all
But I
your...
misstepped through the barrier?
Yeah, does that work? Because
Yeah.
it's
I was wondering about that
Yeah,
myself.
thought so.
Magical movement would work. But
It
physical
says-
movement.
yeah, it says you can go like you can't go into it, but if you appear inside it, does that work?
Well, yeah, so you operate in between. I will need to double check on that regard, but I would presume Misty Step teleportation spells would work. It's designed to prevent non-constructs and non-undead from moving through the barrier itself. But it's good for certain spells, but yeah.
Is the
Oh,
barrier
fuck off.
on just one
No
side?
fire
of-
language.
Cunt.
Wait, it didn't delete your message when it said that?
I did.
I
Oh.
struck it.
Is the light barrier double-sided or single-sided? Like, if you're inside, could you walk out?
Nope. You can also keep things in. That's why Anders couldn't run to you. Or crawl or whatever.
Missed the step back out. No problem.
Okay. We'll be back next week then. We'll call it there. Now, we've got something to show you in a minute. But until next time. Yep, shocker. Now
Hey.
the squad has been killed.
Dun dun dun.
What's been killed?
Anders.
Fucking fingers crossed.
Ally. But we'll see you then. Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.